Alright, it's that time again. It's another Splatfest, but this time, things are pretty different. Because this is the first one for the 4.0 update, and the first one for the Nintendo Switch Online. Which means let's change everything. The whole rule set's now completely different. One of the things I'm excited for is we can actually have friends in smaller groups. Thank God. It only took a year. Why? So yeah, for this one, we're gonna try the group thing right away. So I have some friends joining in on this one. Got a good old Missy Dawn here, and also Dying Dragon. You're both here.
Yay! We're taking turns on the same account because I'm too cheap to pay for a whole
Not cheap. Look,
I mean, it's also that you only have one Switch, so good luck trying to do that with two accounts on one system.
So it's fine.
Yeah, we're just sharing an account. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting first thing I've seen in the lobby. I just see Pearl Marina just leaning on cars, and that's a really good drawing.
Oh.
Alright, so let's not waste any time to go right in. I haven't played this game in a bit, and I turned it on yesterday to test the online stuff, and dear God, there was so many weapons. 4.0 added so much. There was like, what, 10 plus weapons I had to buy yesterday? It was kind of insane. So are you guys currently in a battle, or are you in a lobby?
Beta.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good to...
So the new version added in two completely different ways of play. Pro is how you play by yourself, and it's another way you can earn experience for your team. But normal is how it used to be, except now you can group up with people, and if you don't have a full group, we can go ahead and just queue for more players. So I'm going to start a friend game, and I'll just create a room.
Amazing. They just waited till their online service came out. Convenient
Yeah.
for them to finally improve it.
I know this is random about the weapons, but like we saw one earlier where there's this gun that shoots bubbles that just kind of like bounce around corners.
Yeah, I noticed that they added some bubble weapons this time around, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks interesting and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so... joining.
So at some point when it's your like we're gonna switch. We're gonna have to at least back out because you can't change the control settings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of awkward.
So, I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, it doesn't make any sense, because I was brought up on Nintendo consoles, but for some reason, I have this weird thing where reverse controls work better for me. Inverse. So, yeah, that's kind of why, because I usually inverse the controls, and TVD doesn't, so...
Yeah, trying to switch between us is kind of awkward that way.
Yeah, because I think it depends on the era of games you played a lot of, because I'm kind of the same. I'm more used to inverted controls. So it kind of feels weird when you go to a game that doesn't have inversion anymore, which is most games.
Yeah, it was like Xbox who started that.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, I only played like the PlayStation for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah, I didn't play the PlayStation or very much of the Xbox, so I don't even know where my habit came from,
Yeah,
to be
that's kind
honest.
of random.
I don't even know.
I think
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
if it-
mine came from like N64 and GameCube era, because a lot of the camera control back then was just inverted. So I was just
maybe
used to
that's
it for that.
because I played a lot of the GameCube and N64.
Well,
Yeah.
I played N64, not GameCube.
So maybe it was the GameCube. So maybe that's why. So maybe it isn't a complete mystery. There is a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I never thought of Nintendo having inverse controls, but I guess it just didn't really click in my head back then. I
Yeah.
didn't know you could get
Yeah.
Now,
shit, the whole.
this color of ours looks weird. It's like a puke brown. I don't know. I don't think I like our team colors much. I like the theme, but the colors a little much.
I know the colors are shitty.
I mean, Moderns looks a little more... Well, it's kind of like this weird combination of white and gray. It's not a pure gray in some lighting. It's kind of weird.
This is all like orangish brown.
Yeah. Because the shirt looks
Oh,
more
okay.
orange than the ink.
The bounce.
For a second, I wasn't sure if it was gonna load. It was on the weird loading screen.
Yeah. That's always weird.
Yeah. So this is like the true test of online because I'm hooked up through a stable connection right now. So if it,
But it depends on everyone else. as
yeah,
well.
that's true.
Yeah. I mean, this game still is peer-to-peer, unfortunately. Which I don't see that changing.
No, they're not gonna change that.
It
People
just
are like,
costs them way too
50
much, and it'd also be a very big time sink, so I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, but yeah, I don't know.
But I'm more worried about what Smash is gonna be. Is that gonna be peer-to-peer?
Yeah, because of how it used to be in the past. Who knows? I really hope not.
That's the problem right there, is people are gonna expect if they're gonna start paying for the online that they're gonna have at least not a slideshow experience with Smash, because that needs more stable. But unfortunately, I have a bad feeling they're probably just gonna make it peer-to-peer again.
I mean,
I don't know.
Wii U online was actually pretty good. It's just that once you got into games that had like 3 or more people, then you can start noticing the issues. One-on-one fights were next to perfect most of the time.
More variables into it.
I know.
More people, more different types.
Yeah,
Of
I think that's kind of why I usually play just for glory when I played Wii U online, just because it was a better connection. Since there was less people, you can't screw that one up.
Yeah.
Whoa. Watch out, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's a good place to jump into. Okay, good bomb throw by me, though.
Like, that worked out.
Yeah.
God, they're gonna real back.
You know, at least I died on top of one of the bouncers, because then you can't really ink me. The ink does not spread. But yeah, I think this one's probably a loss. It looks close, but I don't think it's a win.
Yeah. And look good.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it's a win, but it looks more whatever color it is, more like grayish. Yeah.
Yeah. That sucked.
Close.
Wow.
Well.
One of them just didn't even get any kills. The other one got 1, and we got wrecked.
Oh yeah. That's weird.
It's like, well, I guess they just inked.
Well, there was one person who got 11. Yeah, you finally hit 30.
Level 30. It just
Nice.
took over a year.
That's how it goes, right? Takes forever to level up, and then once you do, well,
I did
get your
play a
snail.
lot. Yeah, considering like on yours, you're like almost 40.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember 39. Maybe.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's fine. Considering how many freaking snails you have, we can get all the gear.
I know.
Yeah,
I did,
seriously.
I have like 57 snails still, and we used a little bit today, so.
That's cute. Looks at my 264. You get a lot if you play every one of these Splatfests like I do. Kind of stockpiles.
Yeah. Single one. So.
Even if you just play for like 10 minutes, you're guaranteed to get a handful of snails. So it just keeps on going up.
Because before this, I don't even remember the last one we played.
I don't remember either, so. But I'm hoping, like, now that I'm paying for the online service, that I'll just be more motivated to do it. I'm more motivated to do the Splatfest because you can actually team up with people now.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them a full year to realize, hey, you know, maybe we should just add that feature that other modes have where you can queue for more players if you don't have a full group. Why did it have to take a full year for them to realize this? Come on.
I know.
I think that's been like the most requested thing for Splatfest, and it took them this long. It took them this long to change the victory rule set, too. Because it's been broken since day 1. So I'm hoping that this new rule set they're going to be using is just going to be more balanced. I mean, I don't put it past them to still make it broken, but I'm hoping.
Yeah. Well, hopefully less. Hopefully you guys will do better because, like, slightly less randoms and actual voice chat. I mean, voice chat as business.
Yeah, I was going to say, actual voice chat does exist on a paid app now, which I still can't believe it has to be a paid app.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of crazy.
It was funny, because when the Switch Online went live, I was still able to access the Switch Online app on my cell phone before I had an online subscription. So I don't know what happened there. It was still active for days before I got my online. So that was weird.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever pushed an update to the Apple iOS stores yet, or at least for the Android store.
Yeah.
They haven't done it there yet, I guess.
With their crappy, like, voice chat.
I mean, I've heard it's okay, it's just that no one wants to do that complex setup. That's the problem with it.
Well,
which I honestly don't blame them.
Set up.
I mean, the nice thing at least now is Mario Kart has like random voice chat, so that's cool, I guess. But at the same time, you're still having to use that clunky setup for it, so it's not as ideal. When the Switch actually has a microphone jack on it, if Fortnite can use the Switch as jack for voice chat, why can't the Switch itself for Nintendo games?
Yeah.
It's weird. Epic Games is getting it right more than Nintendo themselves, and that's just weird.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just certain things that they've always had to struggle with, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was actually watching a video. It was actually kind of interesting because they were saying, like, here's the problem with the Switch Online thing, and they made a good point of the Switch's features actually regress compared to, like, Wii U, because a lot of the things that system did, it was free out of the box. Like, you can back up saves, and obviously the online was free, but besides that, like, the backup saves was a huge one. The Switch, you can't even do that unless you pay for online, which is a step backwards. And then the DS and Wii actually had voice chat in their games in a non-clunky way. Well, the Switch uses a cell phone, so again, they regressed backwards.
I know, I think I watched that same video. I mean, like, I think it was defending the online service based on the fact it doesn't cost a lot compared to the other two.
Well, that's the argument most people use, and that the video I was watching was pretty much arguing why it's bad, no matter what price you're talking about.
Well, yeah.
I just have some nitpicks with it. It's okay because it's still cheaper than everyone else's service, but there's some weird issues and exclusions from it that doesn't add up.
Yeah. Well, the fact that, like, you can't even back up the Splatoon data at all because they're trying to avoid cheaters.
Yeah, that one irritates me when other platforms can do that easily, like Steam, PS4, Xbox One, and they can do it while making sure there's no cheaters on it.
I know.
It's confusing.
I don't know, I just feel like at this point, if you're going to charge for your online service, you should try to go the extra mile to make something work instead of just being, well, I guess it can't work. We're not going to bother looking into it. Like,
pretty much.
That just seems sad. Like, you're not really investing in the people who are investing in you. You just don't care. You're just taking their money and being like, well, it's pretty much the same service. Have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope that the special offers are going to be more than just, oh, by the way, avoid the scalpers, but you guys get the exclusive access to purchase this new...
That's going to make it worse on scalpers, not going to lie, because people will see that and there's less of an opportunity for anyone to buy it. Scalpers will just buy it, have any online account, and get to it first still.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid of that. I mean, honestly, there's nothing good on there right now. Splatoon 2 gear, that's neat. But really, that does not matter with a game of hundreds of free gear options. And then those NES controllers are legitimately terrible. They're a cool novelty idea, but they're way too expensive for only NES games.
Yeah,
they won't work on anything else, which is the worst idea.
Yeah, that's not very good. Like, no thanks.
I hate the
and
way
it's just limit one per Nintendo family account, so 1 out of 8 of the people on the account can get it, which is dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Katie was just saying how they map the buttons really weird on the NES.
Oh, I hate it so much.
They could have mapped one more and made it perfect, but they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if they had B as A and Y as B, it would have been perfect.
That would work perfect. That's what I was trying to say.
I hate it so much. I was trying to play some yesterday in handheld mode, and my hand just couldn't do it. The buttons are too small in that way. It's just, and that's how I would play the NES games. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not playing NES games on my Switch right now, not until they update this.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
Yeah. I mean, I will give them this because they're using the NES Classics emulation as the base for the NES games on Switch, and it's better than what the Classic did. There's no weird shimmer issue anymore in 4x3, so the games look good and they play pretty nice. But yeah, that non-mapping control thing and the fact you can't turn off the button overlay stuff, that irritates me so much. I hate the button overlay thing so much. Especially when it pops up saying, hey, you can make a save state. Yes, I know. Go away.
Like, I don't need to see this every time.
Yeah, every time I load a game, I get that. It's like, stop.
Yeah, there's a few kinks. Like I said, it's really going to depend on what their response is to all this. If their response is basically, well, steady as she goes, if you have a problem with it, not our problem, we still have your money. Like,
Yeah.
if that's their attitude,
If that's how it
then-
goes, man, it's gonna not work out for a lot of people. That's for sure.
well, yeah. I just hope that people, like I put this into the 1 year, but I'm hoping that, like, if they don't, depending on how they act for the first online service, a lot of people might just not continue with it the next year, depending on how it goes.
Okay, not gonna lie, I was fighting a carbon roller, and I got hit by the carbon roller just pushing along, and it nudged me off the cliff as he fell off the cliff, so we both died.
Okay.
That was the worst.
Wow, I think I'm gonna get hit by the roller.
I mean, I'm a part of a family plan for the online, because that's like probably the best way to do it if you can be a part of one, because it's so cheap if you split the cost. So I think it'll be okay for that reason. Like, honestly, I'll get used for like once a month with this. When Smash comes out, it's gonna be played even more.
Yeah.
So there's at least games I'll go back to and play on here. In a sense, it's kind of like this is so far the same library as what it was on Wii U for me. Splatoon and Smash.
I have a question, but like,
right?
the family plan, do they like allow you to do that like via anyone in any country, or is it just like has to be in the same country?
You see, that's what I'm not sure of, because everyone I'm a part with this plan is. Like, there's 6 people in ours, and we're all based in the States. I don't know if they even specify you can do it internationally or not. Like, I think it'd be just North American territory, period, because it accesses all the same store locations and servers, so I don't see why that wouldn't work.
I was wondering about like the currency difference.
Yeah,
how
so that's the only thing I'd be wondering.
Yeah, I don't know how that would be handled, so it's like, have family all the way over there. Like,
I mean, hey, people have family members that are in different parts of the world, so come on. I got family in Canada. That counts, come on.
Yeah. So weird seeing you both like in the queue. It's just like so weird for so long, like wanted that, and it's like
I know.
Wow.
Oh man, it's a nice breath of fresh air after how long we had to wait for this.
hey, Super Spyro.
Hey, how you doing? Can you believe the fan base is being talks about the online? Yep. This is the problem with the Nintendo fan base. I feel you find either really positives or really negatives in the fan base. It's like a split.
I don't know. I'm not saying Nintendo should just die for this online service. I don't even care the fact that they rolled it out. That's fine. Sure, anyone would prefer something for free. Let's just face it. But
Especially
I
if
mean,
they did do it for free earlier, and now they're just paying all of a sudden. People do expect a lot when they're paying money, which is understandable.
I'm just more about just because I like Nintendo games doesn't mean I give them a free pass.
Yeah.
Like for everything. I think you're either you just hate everything they're doing and it doesn't matter, or you're just gonna make it so many excuses for them to get away with like bad practices.
Yeah,
Like-
because as a company, I like what Nintendo puts out, but I hate a lot of their business ideas because they're kind of behind the times in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
I mean, not as
I don't
much as I'm
know.
hating Sony anymore, because Sony's making way more stupid decisions.
Oh yeah. I just find it funny how like Microsoft and Nintendo are now best buds.
Yeah. You know
Who
what's the
would've
funny
thought that?
thing? Until this year, I would have said for the longest time, I don't think there's a point for Microsoft to continue in the console wars. But now, I'm like, actually, they probably have a better shot because they're doing way more right than Sony. If they can partner up with Nintendo for online play, I think they're better off right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I think their response to Sony putting out like, you know, their PS1 Classic, whatever.
Oh, I love
They
that
were-
response.
I know they're like,
Yeah,
oh
that
yeah, we have 500 games that is supported, blah blah blah, and you can all play on the Xbox One X. Backwards compatibility is here.
Yeah, because
And, like,
Sony still doesn't want to talk about backwards compatibility. And they only
Yeah.
revealed 5 games out of the 20 on that system so far, so people are upset about that. It's like, alright, why am I going to pay you $100 if I don't even know what's on this product yet?
well, yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
You should put all the games that are on it before you buy it.
pretty much.
I don't know, they're thinking like it's the 5 games that they showed, they were kind of lackluster for some people, so they're thinking like,
What games? I never heard of it.
The only one I can think of a lot of people would like is Final Fantasy VII, and that's just a cult classic. But the rest, yeah. I think they talked about like a Tekken game maybe, and a Ridge Racer. That's about it. I don't remember too many. I have to look at the list again. Probably pull it up
Yeah.
after this game.
Besides 7, it wasn't that great.
And even then, honestly, nowadays there's no purpose to go back to the PS1 version. You play the HD port that's on like everything now. That's gonna be on Switch and Xbox One. That's on PS4 and PC right now. You play that version. It just has a lot of quality of life fixes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the PS1 version, but nowadays it's probably considered the worst version because of all the updates in the HD port.
Let's see here.
Man, I don't like this whiteout so far. This is not good.
That didn't tell me anyway.
Wait, are we gonna make a last second comeback? Are you serious?
Let's see.
Oh, I almost got bomb out. I think we still lost, but that looks very close.
So apparently, well, yeah, Final Fantasy 7.
By
yeah.
like 3%. Ugh.
So 7, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms.
Yeah, okay. See, like, Wild Arms and FF7 are probably the two biggest games for a lot of people. But that's about it so far. I mean,
All
I
they
think
say.
we could probably expect, like, a Crash and a Spyro of some kind. But the biggest problem I think this system has is a major limitation. They're only going to ship it out with the original PlayStation controller design. It's not going to have sticks, just D-pad. So some games just won't work on the system.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people said they would like to see Ape Escape on there, but it will not work if it doesn't have a DualShock style controller.
Yep.
It needs sticks.
That was a pretty good game, too.
Yeah, a lot of people say the Ape Escape series is really good.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you serious?
Really? Wow, I hate it when you find a game it's ready to go and then it kicks you. Insult to injury. Alright, make it another room.
Oh, hold on. That was actually perfect timing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you can swap out the control style now.
The game chose for us.
Yeah, like, time to swap.
Alright, there we go.
Now we'll get to see a different playstyle of a weapon.
Perfect timing. There's a connection error. You're up.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm just gonna plug in my cell phone to start. Oh god, I have to step over the cord.
Like, don't rip everything down.
Hang on, we can't play the game anymore. I accidentally unplugged us.
Wait, what am I doing? Wait, the controls
I
are.
switched it.
Oh, you did.
Well, yeah, we had a connection error, so we're like, hey, perfect timing.
Alright. Just in time. Time to see how I can play. This will be interesting.
The Dually Octo Syndicate. I love the random team names that they name.
Yeah. It's weird. It's almost like when you played the Mario Party games years ago and you just teamed up with random characters to see the team names.
I love that that one had like 4.
Oh, almost got the quad. Oh well. 3 missiles is better than nothing.
Darn it. Pinterest.
I love all this. They have all these stars. And, like,
Look at the other
trademark
person's name is just like. a bunch
Yeah,
of
I noticed some of the names in this game are just a whole bunch of symbols. Like, I think one of our teammates just all symbols. I know some people make symbols in their name to kind of make it like a clan name when they play Splatoon 2 competitively.
Yeah.
At least that's what they did in Splatoon 1. I think they stopped doing that in Splatoon 2 a bit.
Well,
The good thing about this game is like you can change your name from your profile whenever you.
Yeah, it's a little easy to do, because back in the Wii U days, if you wanted to do that for a game, you had to change the me on your account, which was a little more tedious. Hey, come on. I was stuck at a wall this entire time the handspell was going around. I love how I actually got killed from that only because I was climbing a wall.
darn it. No, they're gonna push back.
Oh, the quad. So many antenna missiles.
I know, way too many.
Did that get a buff or something?
I don't think so. It feels like it shoots faster, but I don't know if it got changed at all.
It seems like, I don't know, we haven't played it for a while, and just like the amount of missiles that it shoots out, even people that don't have the like special up.
Yeah, because I don't really have, I don't think, any special ups on my gear. I just know the more people you have selected on your target, the more missiles you shoot out. I feel like if you have 4 people, you shoot 4 missiles per person or something like that.
Yeah.
That was close.
Because it must have just been multiple people earlier. There was like 8 missile barrages, like all at us, and we're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm gonna get out of here.
I know. Well,
It feels like you can kind of level up quicker in the Splatfest style now with wins. I don't know, it just feels like it almost went half of that level in Fiend.
yeah. Oh, it shows like a little icon. It's like team. I feel like team leader. I think that's what that means. Oh wait, no, maybe it
For
doesn't.
what?
Oh, never mind. I just know like little T next to like people's name. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's just like the weapon type.
What-
I was
it's
gonna
just
say, some of the symbols are signifying a different style for a weapon.
I was like, wait a second. Okay.
There's a
So
couple
could we-
different styles now because of how many weapons they kept on adding. I mean, I know there's still a Sheldon style, but then there's also different versions too.
Yeah. Seems like the teams this time are a little more even. At
Yeah.
least-
This one's probably more of a split down the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just feel Team Retro is a little more fitting because a lot of the new stuff nowadays for style, not really that good, to be honest. Music, some of the clothes design, some of the games.
Metro all the way through.
Yeah.
I mean, most of my day today was spent watching Ocarina 100% run, so yeah, kind of
Nice.
big retro. Well, it was a race. They were showcasing the differences between the normal Ocarina of Time and Ocarina 3D route. And just by accident, ZFG got a world record in the middle of the race, so that was a thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, so now the game's even lower than 100%. I think it's a 356. So, that's oops.
It's like, oh wait, so you got a little record.
Although I didn't realize how broken Ocarina 3D was until I watched that race, because apparently if you want to get into Jabu Jabu as an adult, you literally can just walk off the side of the ice and just walk into the loading zone on 3D. It's like super easy.
Like, well, better like a new game, more broken than a retro one.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. The 3DS version is not as broken and more broken in a lot of areas. It's weird. I think Grezzo just kind of did a weird job when they had to convert the animations to 30 frames. So some things got way easy to do. Oh man, this brush is just murdering everyone.
I know.
They haven't even inked like a good corner of the map. It's still dry.
They're like,
Oh
no.
yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of pushy.
It looks
Like they
they
keep on
didn't
pushing us
even-
back and they know they don't need to ink that corner. Okay, good, got the brush. Oh no, I'm out of ink. What a try bucket. This is horror.
It's like the only weapon I can even use.
Oh, I could've got 3. Oh well.
I like guns, but I don't know. They don't really do it for me. I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird because for me, I'm the exact opposite. I cannot use any brush. It's just only really for the killing I can do, but I cannot ink or craft with those things.
Yeah, the range is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
What? Brush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be right on someone's face, and if you're lucky, depending on the speed of the weapon, you can get.
Yeah. It really depends on which kind, too, because the Octos are kind of slower, but they have a bigger range. While the ink brushes are way faster, but their range is way worse.
God. Freaking guy with the bubbles.
Now, so many bubbles.
Ah,
Speaking of
bubbles!
bubbles, ran right into one.
No! One more second, and I got tri-sloshed. Dang bucket. To be fair, that was a pretty big comeback.
It's over there.
You can still see a lot of their side uninked. There's why they lost. Ink your base.
Yeah, pretty
Because,
much.
you know, look at the percentages. Like, that's only about roughly 80.
Yeah.
I feel like this game needs to ship out with a Splatoon 101 handbook. Number 1, ink your base.
By
Because
the
I
way,
swear, that never happens in a lot of teams.
It was like, let's just go for the kill
Well,
guy.
that's the thing. You don't even have to do it on the first pass. Even when you die and then try to go back, you can ink and gather up your special as you go to fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy if you just want to get your special before you go back into the middle of chaos. Honestly, the only modes you should ever gun-ho in is any of the rank ones. And even then, take your time to ink some of the turf for your special. Like, I played a round of turf yesterday, and I got double the, well, almost double the score of the person in second place on my team. We still lost. Like, that should never happen. Never.
So they must have just been going for kills or something.
At that point, they didn't even have many kills. Everyone had less than 10. Like, I think the most on our team was like maybe 5.
Hmm.
The other team kind of got a lot because they kept on running face first into the enemy. Not the best idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they're farming kills for the enemy team.
Yeah, farming kills just for the wrong side.
Have fun and bouncing.
Oh god, I hate this map.
Yeah,
hold
I haven't played with the bouncing mechanic in a while, so I keep on forgetting the timing to hold B.
Ultimately, not my favorite map.
Yeah, this is a cool idea for the shifty station, but yeah, not really one of my favorites.
I hated it at first, but I don't know, the bouncing is kind of fun.
Oh, you can't make that jump.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a super jump back.
There. Managed to do it.
Well, you don't have to mash, just hold it in.
Yeah, you
Bounce up.
hold it in before you bounce on it.
Oh, you stupid little robot.
Oh, come on, this is, I'm out.
You're going to get mine.
Holy crap.
Yeah, 3 specials in a row. I don't think that's a good sign.
This is a death
Plus the
trap.
little, like, like he's lobbing them.
Oh my god. They just kept trying to kill those stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a bucket up there.
Yeah, a bucket and you're sitting in one spot. Oh.
Yeah,
Boy.
he's trying to use it as a sniper, basically. It's one of the more powerful ones, so he's trying to get away with it.
Ah. I was trying to hold it, but it didn't let me do it. Dying from bouncy pads, sure.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling.
Aw.
They keep on going into the base. I'm seeing everyone die at the base.
I wish they would do a black ink.
Yeah, maybe one day, because we weren't expecting red and white, and yet here we are.
Wouldn't it be hard to see like certain like ground though?
I mean,
guess
that's
so. They could
true, yeah.
one
Yeah, like an off, I guess.
like an off grayish, dark gray or something. I was just thinking maybe for like Halloween or something, do like orange.
Yeah, because you know they're going to do another Halloween theme one. I mean, last time was what, vampire and werewolf, so it was like an orange and a purple. Maybe this time they're going to do one that's more like a blood color, like a red. Because of, well, they can't do vampire and werewolf again. Vampire and
Yeah.
werewolf, round 2.
It's a rematch.
We're out of
Alright.
ideas again.
I gotta stop using those. They're killing me. Speaking of,
Okay, most of the game I kind of just stood on the center platform, and I was able to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of kills.
nice. Probably why they hated it. They were like, no.
Yeah, they kept on coming up here and, well, I was able to kill them every time. And then I kept on inking the 4 corners every time someone tried to move. That was a
There
pretty
you
good coverage game. Yeah, there we go. Up to the fender.
30 points.
Yeah, we're playing some of this earlier, so we're kind of like almost to the max.
I mean, at this point, you guys are guaranteed to get to the max rank then, this Splatfest.
Yeah, it's like taking turns
Possibly.
on.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
count sharing banned.
Oh no, Nintendo heard.
Yeah,
We were like,
there you go.
family plan. Like, nope.
Unless the
Nintendo's
team
holding the
rep-
fun hostage again? Oh, I see how it is.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah, that was from like last.
the baller squid game.
Yeah, those team names are so weird.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff that when we came back, it was like, wait, this is so weird. Did they change
Yeah.
so much stuff?
Well, there's a lot of eras we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, because if you haven't played in a while, there's a lot of new maps.
Yeah. I think it's switching over in about like 30-ish minutes too. To another maps.
Yeah, because it's every 2 hours and 8 o'clock is the next rotation. I don't even know
Yeah.
what's in the next rotation. I'll probably have to look at the app that I'm technically paying money for. Gotta use it
Yeah.
somehow.
I think one of them was like the mall. At some
Oh, if
point.
one of malls in here, that'd be alright. I see a lot of people getting shoved in the water, though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got the stage info. Let's see. Well, tell me... Yes, it does tell you for the next hour. Oh, okay, so it's Inkblot, Art Academy, and Snap Canal next. Okay, that's not bad. The Art Academy is pretty big, and same for the canal. So there's a lot of inking areas.
Maybe the mall I was thinking of is like the one after the next rotation.
It could be, yeah, like the one at 10. So
Is
it could be the next one.
Academy the one that has those big, like, spinning cylinder thing?
No, it's not that one.
Right, added communication
Really?
error. Yeah, and I'm plugged in, so
Yeah. No, it was the whole game that dropped because I got kicked too. Well,
Yeah.
I'll at least scrub the one thing off my shirt. Why not?
Yeah, you might
I
wanna
got
check
2,000 the scrub.
the-
yeah, I'll chill. I'll be right back.
Since
then.
we had a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out.
Okay. Give me my stuff. I'll take that.
Hey, at least the game didn't start and then it kicked us, because it would have ate one of my experience uses, and that is always stupid.
There we go. The last. Wait, what did that thing say?
Someone's advertising their Discord.
Oh, we didn't want to go into a solo game. No, I don't. Don't search me for battle. Quit the game now. All right, guys. Well, you want to see the stage rotation again? Because we're gonna watch it again. That I don't think gives you a penalty. It's until you get into a lobby, then the game will penalize you for quitting like that, which is stupid. I wish there was just an option to quit if you accidentally join a lobby.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird seeing my name on this list.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, why am I there? Oh, wait, this is yours. I'll be back.
Alright.
All right. Well, at least you have plenty of time to check the shops as well at this rate.
Oh, you're actually like playing the game?
No, because I'm trying to get back into it.
Oh, okay. I think like I ordered. Wait, hold on a second. If that's the case, I will. I think I ordered some more gear off the app. Where the heck is the cat? Where are you? Up here.
Yeah, there we go. No penalty. All right, so the room is made again.
Alright.
See, as soon as I got in the lobby and people appeared, the game was like, no, you can't do that, 10-minute penalty. But I quit beforehand, thank God.
Cool. Alright. Let's try this again. And they should be back in. I just gotta hope we find people. Sometimes it kicks because like can't find enough people.
Yeah, which is weird with how big of a player base this game has.
Hmm.
Even though probably half of the player base probably left for now because of the service still. It's kind of big.
Yeah.
Man, the final day before online was paid, it was a sad community, but then there was also a lot of negatives, like, goodbye free plebs, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know like a lot of people were saying it was probably going to cause a major problem for like some kids who have the system because their parents are going to be like, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, well that's the bigger problem there, because the parents, they weigh that option, they want to see if it's worth it or not. A lot of them don't think it's worth it.
Well, yeah, they're thinking like, well, I bought you this game, you played this for like over a year free, why do I have to pay for this now?
Especially when they've been playing other games on the system.
Great!
Yeah, I know, seriously, every time we find a game.
Well, this isn't boding well.
Well, Splatoon 2 has not changed a bit. How am I not surprised?
Yeah.
Looks like a Splatfest.
Yeah,
Pretty much. You can't have a Splatfest without disconnects all the time. It's tradition.
Yeah. It's like now can't even blame
It's
like
retro.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there you go. Fitting the
Yeah.
theme.
What?
The Lady Quartet.
What?
Oh, another times 100 for Team Retro.
Does this only show retro stuff, or are we actually that
No,
good?
I think it's the last team that wins a times 100 battle.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're like,
Because I'm Team Modern in there too.
oh, once. You're like once. Like, I have a feeling we might win the Splatfest then.
Yeah.
Hard to say. The person's spook and then the face.
Oh no, yeah, the stupid face.
I don't even know what to call it.
It's like The new, it's like a wavy face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a winky face. I think I see the one you're talking about too.
Ooh. Ooh.
I think he has like the bubble gun.
Oh.
Yeah, the new like Gatling bubble thing.
Yeah. Awesome. That's just awesome.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. How long did it take you to think of that name?
Like, well, had to put numbers in the end because someone already chose awesome.
I'm just awesome.
So apparently I was seeing videos and things going around that Nintendo finally got the patent for the N64 stuff.
That's weird because I thought they had that like 2 years ago, so that's kind of weird.
No, apparently, based on the video I watched, they were denied the patent.
Huh.
Like the first time they
That's
went.
kind of hilarious.
I don't
It's
know.
their own,
I
like-
don't know.
Yeah.
But then apparently they just got it approved just not long after like Sony introduced their classic PS1. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a little weird. They get denied their own system's patent.
It's like, Anyways, people were basically thinking that the N64 is probably the classic version of it. It's probably going to come out, you know, maybe for Christmas or something.
Yeah, honestly, I doubt it'll be this year because they made a patent earlier for a Game Boy thing, so it's probably going to be a Game Boy Classic beforehand because that'll probably be easier to make anyways. And also easier to license.
I never got there. This is awful.
I'm like very mixed on the whole classic thing now because companies are using it as an excuse for no more backwards compatibility in a way. I mean,
Yeah.
Sony's using that as an excuse, that's for sure.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
never good.
I know.
Because honestly, the classics are very hit and miss in how they work. Like, honestly, I don't think the NES Classic is really that great. I mean, it's good for
No.
the game selection, but some of the weird emulator quirks I have with it don't really make it worthwhile now with the Switch Online actually having NES games. So, honestly, it's not worth it now that the NES games are on Switch.
We tried to play River City Ransom, but the game ran up.
Yeah, I mean, it still has weird quirks like that they gotta fix, that's for sure. They still apparently have a lot of, like, the anti-seizure methods that were put in the NES Classic in the games on Switch as well. Like, anytime the screen flashes, it'll just dim instead. Like, I've seen that for Ghouls and Ghosts, and it looks really weird. Like, the background just disappears for a moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Instead of, like, white flashes, it would just dim out things. That's how it did on the NES Classic, too, and I honestly didn't like that. It kind of looked weird.
I remember there was one game that every time you died, the screen would just go crazy and like flash random pieces of red.
Yeah.
It was,
Because I know, like,
funny.
one of the games that did that, I know it was Ninja Gaiden, and they fixed that on the NES Classic as well. It flashed a lot less.
Over screen. That was like a cycle of random.
Yeah. Because I tested, even on Virtual Console on, like, Wii, it was still very flashy, but it was darker, so it didn't matter as much, but on the NES Classic, it flashed, like, maybe 3 or 4 times at the most and stopped.
Right.
At one point, the flashes just kind of made the screen really warped looking, like, it just kind of looked, instead of flashy, it kind of looked like it was dimming, like everything else. That was a little weird. I just hope whenever a company makes one of these classic systems, they actually put effort into one. Like, I'm glad to hear that apparently the one that Sega was working on, their, like, Mega Drive thing, apparently that was pushed back to next year. And apparently, from what people were saying, At Games isn't working on it anymore. That's true, thank God. Every Genesis thing they lay their hands on, it's the worst thing in existence.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, finally got the max ring.
You know, nice. Oh wow, one more game and I'll be level 48. Also nice.
Cool. I kind of just want a GameCube Classic.
I mean, it'd be nice if they just re-release those games, period.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I don't know, because I don't have any good way to, like, play them right now.
Yeah, honestly, your best way is any kind of emulation, which hack the Wii side of the Wii U. That's probably the best you'll get. Unless you go
Yeah.
out and just get another Wii.
Yeah. Which at this point, I'm kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen because I just don't want to jump the gun and get something and then like, oh, by the way, this is coming.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
I
how that
don't
feels.
Oh, if you truly need to scratch the itch, golf.
Yeah, that's why I say emulation, maybe. If you want to try out Wind Waker randomizer, save all the time in Dolphin. I was watching a bit of like Josh Jepson play that yesterday, and he lost over an hour's progress because the emulator crashed. So yeah, save often. That's why when I do one of those, 'cause I want to do one soon enough, I'm just playing off an actual Wii. Gonna just take out the emulation problem there. Just play on official hardware. It'll work a lot better. I mean, that's what I do in Ocarina, and it really helps. Haven't got a VC crash yet. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, that was awful. I got annihilated by a bowler
And the sniper.
and a sniper. They all just jumped at me. I was like, what did I do? Like,
If
what?
there's no one around you, shoot through.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there's a brother up here. I didn't even notice that. Like, why am I getting shot over here by his teammate? Oh, it's not my teammate. I wouldn't put it past the lag to do that once, getting shot by your own teammate.
Well, then there's some like weird games and glitches that happen first.
Yeah, I still remember the biggest issue I had in the first game was I had a really laggy match, and it took like a second or two for one person's animations to actually finish. So I got killed while inside of a bubble, which you're supposed to be invincible inside of.
Yeah, just saying that.
Yeah, I know, that was in my Splatoon Let's Play, I believe, on YouTube. I had a clip of that in there, and showing my rage. Man, I was so mad when that happened. Thank God I was home alone that day. I was like, what happened? The game hates me.
Actually, I remember one where, like, this one person, I forget, I wish I could remember the place. But it was kind of like a narrower map, and it had, like, palm trees off the side, and someone managed to, like, jump out, and they were sitting on the top of the palm tree outside the
Okay. Now that's not supposed to happen.
And then they just sat there and, like, they kept squid diving, and they're like, oh, look, over here!
Can't get me.
And they just sat there for, like, the whole game.
No, not again with the umbrella.
That person's name is just a face.
Oh my god, the ball! There's two of them.
I know.
That was awful. Then you got killed by a sniper though, but
Ugh, that's the worst. No! At least the missiles got out before the game ended. Don't think it really
Yeah.
matters.
no, that was a pretty bad pushback.
Yeah. Like, near the end, I noticed, like, well, at least 2 or 3 of them pushed everyone back to the base. So that didn't
Yeah.
help. And then, like, at the last 20 seconds, I was getting chased by the umbrella, and I did not want to bother with that. I would have died.
Oh yeah.
All their teams have balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all ballers. What the heck?
No wonder it was awful. It was like
Yeah.
all of them doing balls at once.
Oh, there was a really good strategy to do with the baller, too, and I think some of them were doing it, where you do a super jump and activate your special. The second you land on the ground, you're in a ball, so you're invincible.
Yeah.
If you play it right, you could explode as soon as you hit the ground, too, and just kill everyone.
That Splashdown, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do it all the time with Splashdown.
Oh yeah.
I think it's more risky to do that with Splashdown because there's still time for you to get shot down. That's why I never use it. I always die when I use Splashdowns.
There's a lot of like max level people.
Yeah. There's a lot of kings and queens. It's kind of weird.
It's like, well, it's like a lot faster depending when they started playing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this is later into it, so we're probably going to be running into a lot more people that have been playing all day. It's
Oh,
normally
yeah.
what happens around this time.
Another person that their name is just a face.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I wonder what the average age of people picking the team of retro is.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
I mean, it's
my
kind of
God.
fitting for us when a lot of the stuff we played as of late is retro anyways. Well, especially me, I'm
Yeah.
always playing a retro thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it
That's
doesn't
really
help to have a rando addiction, so gotta go to a rando AA meeting.
Yeah.
At least it adds, you know, and spin on an old class.
True.
Yeah. And Ted's gonna be like, we need to take this off. We need to do our
No, you don't.
Touch it. It's like, don't touch.
Yeah.
No.
touch it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't think there's a way they can really do a cease and desist on it because it's not distributing the ROM; it's distributing a program. So
Yeah.
there's no way they can mess with that because it's not under their legal obligation to touch it. There's nothing they can do about it. Although I've been really enjoying the test runner build of it because the last one I played was a keyless seed and that was actually kind of interesting. There was a lot more blue rupees and hearts. So many hearts.
Yeah. Still have to finish my first one. I was on a
Yeah.
roll with that. The comp.
I heard there's a Zelda 2 one. I might.
Yeah,
try
there
that.
is. I don't know how that
Really?
one works.
I love that game.
What Zelda 2?
It's kind of weird because I don't know how would a rando work for a kind of game like that where most of the stuff you get in the game is kind of leveling up.
I feel like that'll be interesting to see Rando 2.
Yeah. Man, imagine having to do like the first dungeon last because you don't want to do it until you have everything to blaze through it.
Oh no.
I mean, it can happen. Oh man, it'd be the worst. It'd probably be the last thing you get. It's like high jump. Because that's used in so many areas in that game.
Yeah. And same with. Well, I know there's certain parts you like have to turn into a fairy in order to bypass.
Oh
certain-
yeah. Like if you don't have fairy for a while, you can't even finish the final dungeon without it. I know that much.
Yeah, you can't finish it without thunder either.
Yeah. Yeah, because that
Like
one
the-
boss that's weak to it.
Yeah, that would be really tricky now that I think about it.
Yeah. Because with the 3D ones, there's like, oh yeah, there's a couple go mode items you need. Like for Ocarina, you need like magic, light arrow, and bow. But if you play in
Yeah.
specific settings, you only need those three. Maybe find about an hour. I feel Zelda 2 would take way longer to find some of that stuff, since there's a lot less to find.
Well, actually, no. Think about it. If you didn't have the, you have every single like cave in the dark.
Yeah. Ooh. I feel like that's kind of needing to be there.
Well,
Maybe it's also structured in a way like the Wind Waker one, where they start you off with set things too. Like in that one,
Oh.
they start you off with the Swift
Like-
Sail and the Wind Waker, because you need them.
yeah.
It would be really hard. To...
Yeah, because I don't think anyone wants to go through any cave without the lantern. You can do it, it's just not fun, especially for the
Yeah.
later caves.
We're switching again, so gonna
Alright,
have
that
to
sounds
back
good.
it.
I'll get a snail while I wait.
Sure. That's right. You can start getting extra snails.
Yeah, starting with level 30, each level up you get now, you get a snail.
Yeah.
So where's the Juds? Let me talk to the Juds.
Go get my snail.
Thanks for the snail. Going back. Yeah, I think they give you one at level 30. I can't remember if it's at 30 or they start you doing that at 31.
Well, I can check since we're out here.
Yeah.
He's sick. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, this is an easier way to get snails quick, too. So, I noticed at least if you're doing a lot of the rank battles and you win a lot with an experience ticket, you can probably get a snail in like maybe 2
Yeah.
hours at the most.
You get so much more experience with rank.
Yeah, well, especially the higher up you are in a rank. Because I'm getting a lot of experience being in an S and S plus ranking. I'm
Yeah.
so close to X and I think tower control. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember how X the very top.
Yeah, X is the very top rank. You can't go farther than X. For the
Okay.
longest time, it was S plus. I tried playing some of that yesterday, but there was a bad thunderstorm, so every time it would just knock out power for like a split second, my whole game would just kick me out. It's like, oh, fun.
Yeah.
Great.
The 1 second hiccup in internet kicks me from every game. I don't think I'm playing anymore.
Great.
At least I got to see how online worked, and it's like, yep, this is how online works.
Yeah.
Not any different than how it did like a week ago.
The variety court.
What's so variety about them? There's nothing really that variety. They just all have a different weapon. There's your variety, but so do we.
I didn't even see our name.
Yeah, I kind of missed it.
Nice try, dude.
Oh, now it's a battle up there.
No, here come bubbles. Good. Well, if I need the bubbler. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Everyone's gonna do that. Oh, that was close. I almost jumped right into a pit.
Oh,
Okay, that guy did. I had someone trying to chase me on the bouncers, and he did his splashdown above a pit. Not the best idea, buddy.
perfect.
Oh, wow, those bubbles really do a lot of damage. I got caught between one bubble, and I died. Dang, Blobler. That's such a weird weapon name to say.
Whoa.
Right on my head.
Oh, wow, I actually got someone with that bomb. Weird. Oh, I thought I was gonna avoid the bubble by hiding on the wall. Oh, what made me think that was gonna work? Well, I'll get some jumping here instead.
Sorry for the cracking.
Nah, it's fine.
This is bad. Hyper after me, I get stuck in the bounty.
Just don't use a splashdown on bouncy. I already see what happens. Not pleasant. Come on, a little more, a little more. Come on, yes, got it. Good enough. Every single missile either missed or went into a pit. Dang. Oh well, we still got the game
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
by a lot. Wow.
We kept them at their base for the most part.
Yeah, I noticed that they never really got past like, not even middle portion.
Do you know what clout means?
I was wondering the same thing. I almost thought for a second, Nintendo, you're getting very close to a really bad word in this Splatfest.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. New maps.
Okay, at least according to Urban Dictionary, clout means the influence of power in political and community circles. Oh good, we're talking politics. I mean, that makes sense with Pro Marina.
I'm just wondering, like, what they determine it as.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
It's just a number that builds up, and no idea.
I'm
what
guessing
it
it's something related to power, because before, in any other mode, whenever you level up a team thing, it's like a power increase, so it has to be related to power. Because one of the other definitions for clout is power. Nintendo's just trying to make us read a book. Read the dictionary to know what clout means. Alright, so yeah, now we have the Art Academy and the canal here.
Hmm?
I don't know. Can't remember if you're on this screen if it auto updates or not.
Well, I just had to watch the announcements again for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know why. It was weird. Oh man, my laptop's been recording at least like an hour of footage so far. It kind of feels good to use this old card though. I swear, ever since I got the streaming card, I barely used the recording card.
Yeah.
The HE60 and the HG6S, both good. I've been using more of the streaming card for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah.
When you record months in advance, you kind of don't record a lot.
Oh yeah, because look below, Team Modern got a ton
Yeah.
of 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will show up the other team every once in a while. I've only been seeing retros. So, just like you guys, I'm thinking retro's probably getting the win so far. Or at least for this mode.
Yeah, the
Because I
battle
think because they had how they separate the ranking now between the mode we're playing, the pro mode, that's gonna differentiate the score a bit. But I'm thinking pro is also having a lot of wins at this rate.
Oh, we're the variety one.
Yeah, and that's the Squid Quartet. Hey, finally, besides the one person on our team that's an Octoling, everyone's a squid.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Also, hey Iceberg, how you doing? I agree. Let's go Team Retro.
Hey, Iceberg.
Hey.
The team 16-bit. Oh, well, actually, Team 8-bit because NES games on Switch. That makes sense. I mean, anymore Retro, I think it's associated with 8-bit stuff. So many companies like 8-bit right now.
Voice. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, it's fitting.
What does it go? It's like you have what is it? An arm for a leg and a leg for an arm.
Yeah, something like that.
I love that character from Symphony.
Oh yeah, the triple.
And mathematics.
His
Professor
first name is Nick, and he had a PhD. Oh wow, that's actually kind of interesting.
I have a relative that actually his name's Nick, and he actually is I think he's like at a cardiology. He actually is literally in our family calling him, "It's Dr. Nick."
Wow, that's actually pretty interesting. It's very fitting.
Yeah.
Wonder how many times he hears that reference.
I don't know.
How's Splatfest been so far? Actually, it's been pretty alright. I feel like it's kind of flip-flopping between our wins. I feel like we've gotten more wins than losses at this rate. So far, I'm feeling Team Retro. Except when stuff like that happens.
We're actually like, you can actually be on the same team now, so
And in the same map.
Yeah.
that's like.
Oh,
That's
okay, that's where it puts me. I just super jumped to someone who was on one of the bounce pads, and it just put me on solid ground instead. I was wondering how that would work. Because if it jumped you on the bounce pad, that would be the worst. Bounce pad.
Splatfest is like a special event where you pick a side and fight the opposite team.
Yeah, basically you have a theme, and there's two different ideas for the theme. So this one is, do you like modern style or do you like retro style? And you just pick a team to defend. It's basically an excuse to play Turf War all day. Because ranked modes are locked out when you're playing this, unfortunately. Unless you do a private match.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, yes, Splatoon 2 is basically just Turf War all day. But also ranked modes sprinkled in. Besides the Splatfest, I usually play more ranked anymore. And it's been that way for years.
Yeah.
You make a lot more money and get a lot more experience. And the games are longer. And
really
there's more
fun.
salt.
Yeah, it basically is straightforward. Just a themed event, and you fight against each other. Except I think the winning team gets more of these special snail things. They're like
Yeah.
a special currency you use to like upgrade your gear, like re-roll your gear abilities, and
I think they said they're giving the winning team like maybe one more extra snail than they used to. So I think now maybe if you're at a winning team, it's like 5 extra snails. Something like that.
Well, I don't think I've ever played here.
so even if you lose, you still get snails because it.
Yeah, as long as you participate, you're guaranteed to get snails. You have to play at least one game, I think, to participate.
Is this map the one from the World Championship?
Yeah, this is one of the maps they used on World Championship. I think this is probably one of the ones they used in the recent tournament at E3.
Yeah, I played it like briefly.
Yeah, whenever I see this map, it's always on a ranked mode, so I never really play this on turf unless it's a Splatfest.
Exactly, everyone's in it.
Oh, that's that. Oh my, look at that. Look at all the rockets.
Oh god.
I know, right? I just fired some, and then I heard some more go off from the other team, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot. At least like 12. So
Oh, wow.
or the whole team or something like that.
So half the
Yeah.
map is just rocks. Here comes some more, by the way. That was awkward for me to dodge, because I could not go in the squid form on a solid surface.
Yeah.
Come on. Alright, let's see. Alright, the triple.
Oh, no, bear. Bear killed you. Like it's like a happy.
Good, you get mauled by a bear. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a good thing, or...
Reminds me of the bears from like Dragon Quest. Was it 11?
Yeah, they still have their like old sprite. Like,
No, really?
There with their arms out.
It looks
It
so
looks
ridiculous.
Now that just sounds goofy.
It's funny. I love them. They're like my favorite.
Oh boy. Yeah, I was kind of surrounded by 2 people. I'm not living. Now there's Liam. Okay, I gotta ink our side a bit. Our side's kind of getting white.
So much chaos.
Yeah, I think now it's starting to go more in the other team's favor.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be good. Yeah, they're starting to push back pretty hard. I forgot how fast the dualies are.
Yeah, they're really quick. Same for the end zap. I'm surprised they lived against that end zap. Well, I'm a splatter shot of all things.
Like, they're faster than the arrow spray then.
Airspray is.
Yeah, aerospray I think is one of the fastest ones, but because the dualies are technically 2 guns, they do more damage.
Yeah.
Okay, the 3s. I got the trip. That should help. Yeah, it helped.
I think we took that.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
the 10%.
So, how's everybody's day been so far? Good, I guess. Mostly just been this for
Yeah,
us.
pretty much. Maybe besides watching Ocarina versus 3D race earlier today, yeah, it's been just kind of chill day. Kind of just been
Yeah,
chilling mainly with that.
I set up like a shop via Streamlabs.
Yeah, I
so I
seen
was
that
like-
earlier, so that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, sure. I want to add more things to it, but I was having an issue because I ultimately wanted to add my my heart emote like on like a mug or something, but every time I added it and I had it the right resolution and stuff, but it kept coming out looking like it was gonna be blurry on the mug, so I was like, this is weird.
That is
So
really
I-
bizarre, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, and I put the correct size and everything. So yeah, thanks to you guys for replying to Peg. Sorry, it isn't much. It's literally just like my name. It's
Yeah,
like
that's why I'm like debating, like, oh man, how would that work if I do it? Because really, the only thing I think I can use like proper design that's not in any way to copywritten is now the face that you commissioned. That's about it.
yeah, yeah,
So I'd probably wait until there's like more designs in the future.
yeah.
Do you remember that other random store we saw where people were selling like Goku's?
Yeah, like
It's like, how do you do that?
Okay, yeah, I've seen some interesting things on sale, and that I don't know, but that may be one of the more interesting ones from what I heard.
I did this typography like thing of basically like in the shape of like something that was a copyright, whatever. I thought I think it was either Toon Goku or something. Anyways, because I saw other people had on there, so I was like, is that technically not copyright since it's technically just a bunch of words in the shape of something, but it still was considered copyright. But yeah, I saw all these other people literally took a JPEG, put it on a shirt, and it was still up on the store, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
I know, I was like, this is weird.
You see, I was worried when I was submitting like a Donkey Kong face to Franker Base C, and they don't even care about that stuff that much, and then people just put Goku on a shirt and try to sell it.
Yeah,
I know. People like steal stuff all the time. It's like, I don't know how they select which ones to take down. You think like, oh, you know, everybody who submits something, it should be taken down, but some of them get through and you're like, what?
I feel some of them just get by for so long. And it's weird of how they get by those kind of restrictions and rules.
Someone sell literally a junk drawer on eBay, not the actual item drawer, just the drawer itself.
What the heck? How does that work? Like, why would you buy that? It's literally junk.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, some people just really baffle me.
Yeah. If you want something weird, go to eBay.
Pretty much.
eBay's got all that weird stuff. eBay was like one of the first, if not the first, like e-commerce online buying thing ever. For the most
Yeah.
part, I think.
At least it hit off.
I know for a fact it's also one of the first that pretty much shown how broken something like that can be.
Yeah.
People selling air.
Yeah. There you go.
Selling-
People selling cardboard and saying it's an official product of something.
Oh, yeah.
And then Nintendo does that a couple years later.
They're like, hey, that's a good idea. People like this. Let's go and get a live.
Let's do it ourselves.
Sure.
$200 for cardboard? It's ingenious. Like, what?
Man, Nintendo taxes got weird.
I don't know. It's like, I get like they're selling the schematics, but seriously, just get a bit of creativity. Look at it over, poke some holes in it. I got creative. I took like a repurposed box and I just made it into a stand for my like Switch.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
So I was like, I saw the thing he's like selling online, and it was like $20 or so for it. I'm like, I'm not paying $20 for a piece of plastic.
I think some of them are a little too much, yeah.
I'm thinking this is stupid. I just looked at the box and I was like, looking at my Switch, and I'm like, this is gonna work. I'm gonna make this work.
Yeah.
Buying a cardboard cutout of the Wii U on eBay for over 90
Yeah, I remember that story when the Wii U, I think, was first coming out. Cardboard of the gamepad for an insane amount of money. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people
Oh, wait, look at their team names. I just noticed one was called Grump and then one was called Not So Grump. Are you serious? Really?
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, bottom.
Grump, not so grump.
I mean-
Interesting.
Honestly, from what I've seen with that group, maybe you should just rename it the Grump and Very Grump.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, Aaron's the Very Grump. Grump and Not So Grump equals Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore.
Yeah.
Not wrong, actually.
I just immediately thought of Game Grump.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's exactly what they were going for.
The Legend of the Sensei Variety Dude Warriors. That's
Wait,
a
what?
long I've seen.
Wow.
See, look, it's gonna come.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
The
What
Legend
the
of
hell?
the Dude Warriors 1.
Can I get that on a shirt?
Yeah, there we go. That's a perfect shirt
Hell of a
name right
team,
there.
And make sure you keep it all in one line, so it just extends off the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Like wraps around the shirt, and so it's like turn around. I
Yeah,
gotta
there
read
you
that.
go. The Legend of the... Alright, turn around so I can read the rest. Okay.
It's like,
Sensei Variety Dude Warriors. Oh man, that's a weird shirt.
okay.
You get to play with the bouncy pads again.
Yeah, more bounce pads.
Yeah.
Bounce pad.
3 rolling.
There's a clip out there of Roger Craig Smith saying bounce pad so much he's driven to insanity. I love it.
I think you showed us.
Yeah. I think he did
Yeah.
it during like a charity stream or something.
God, it's been a while since I've watched YouTube stuff, like specifically gaming. That was like a one time I like randomly watched like a crap ton of stuff in a row. I think it was when they were doing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff I gotta like catch back up on for that reason too. Cause yeah, as of late I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube stuff either. In a way, I've just been watching a lot more streams
Oh yeah.
and Netflix. Lots and lots of Netflix.
Yep, Netflix streams.
Well, recently I just thought of a good idea too, because I almost forgot about this. Because we watch a lot of Netflix on a Chromecast, but every once in a while it'll just reset itself for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's overheating. And I just thought of something. It's like, oh wait, our cable box actually has Netflix as one of the apps, so I just started to use that instead.
Yeah.
So far it seems to be working better. So the only weird quirk is if you have to type in something, it's the worst thing to type in on that Comcast remote. The buttons are way too squishy, and you can't use a keyboard. Which is stupid. Why do you ship out a box with like USB ports and HDMI ins if you're not going to use them? Why? I hate that so much. Why, guys?
Or just watch it on my computer. Or my tablet. One or the other.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, most of the stuff I've been watching anymore is off my Xbox.
Yeah.
That thing is never playing a game again at this rate. It's just watching YouTube and Twitch videos at this rate.
Yeah, I used to like watch. I used to use the Wii U to like watch Netflix and stuff, but I'm kind of really waiting for the Netflix like on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's still like internet browser out on that. It's kind of weird. This long in and still nothing to browse the internets.
I don't really care for the internet browser. I think the
It'll at least be an alternative before they add like the Netflix and YouTube stuff. So you at least have some way of watching that.
yeah, they hacked the emulator, so
Yeah, like what? The first day, and they already started to hack it so they can put their own games on it. I think it's in a
Yeah.
similar way the NES Classic was hacked too. It's just like, alright, once it's hacked, then you just add your ROMs into it.
yeah. Overall, I think I only boot up the NES thing once, and then I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, right
Okay.
now especially, yeah, because most of the NES stuff I'm playing anymore is off my Wii.
Yeah, I mean, I have all the games I'd ever cared to want to play from. So already, so I'm kind of like, well,
Yeah, I mean, I still have a bunch of like ROMs myself as well, and most of the time when I'm playing the games, I'm playing them off of an emulator on the Wii, so I get basically the most authentic experience as I can. It looks the exact same, even the color palette's the same. It's not too dark, not too bright, and it has light gun support too, because the Wiimote's a pointer, so I can play
Yeah.
like Duck Hunt on there without having to buy it on Wii U.
oh, I got communication.
Yeah, I just got the champion. Nice. One more, and then I'm up the king. Which
Perfect.
means it's time for the grind. Like, most of the stuff, like you saying for you, Iceberg, like you used to use Wii U to play the Wii U and Wii games. I feel like most of my stuff on Wii U now is just Wii games. I'm going back to a handful of Wii U stuff every once in a while. Like, I'll go back and play Woolly World in particular on Wii U. I don't like how it plays as much on 3DS. I'll play Mario Maker once in a blue moon. 3D World and Star Fox. But at this point, most of the other things are ports on Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing a lot more Switch just due to the fact I got Akami and almost near the end of that, so that's cool.
I'm guessing you're in the final stretch area. Like, did you make it to the frozen tundra area?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, so you're getting close to endgame.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Lego City Undercover on Wii U? Well, one, that's not on Wii U anymore. That's on everything. And two, I haven't played a Lego game in years. I think the last time I played a Lego game was years ago. I sampled one on like the original Wii.
Yeah.
And it was okay. There's like a Lego game every month or two at this point. I own, I think, 2 for free on Xbox now because they've been in Games and Gold a lot. Oh, and speaking of which, I gotta remember to redeem the games from this month's section of Gold because I keep on forgetting to do that. Every time I turn on the system and immediately cast it with my phone to watch something, and then I turn it off. I keep on forgetting to check the Gold stuff.
No, yeah. I'm trying to think what games like I would probably go back to. Something I would probably need to play. I haven't played for in a while in regards to the Wii games like Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I still need to like pick up a copy of that and just try it again for that reason. And actually finish it this time.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Like Lego mentions because the A-Team is in it. I didn't even know A-Team was in that one, but it's not surprising how many crossovers was in Dimensions. Isn't that like quietly like done at this point? Like they didn't really release more figures and it just kind of stopped. I remember hearing a lot about it when it first came out, especially when they had like the Sonic Lego figure they used with it. So I seen a lot of like Sonic saying a Simpsons quote.
Yeah. Also, Skyward Sword is probably like my favorites as well. I mean, not just because of motion controls, but I'm not like. I guess I don't know. It's really. I mean, Zelda games are very linear anyway, but it just seems like kind of like an empty, missed opportunity in a lot of places.
Yeah, I don't really like its pacing too much. I think it's very slow in a lot of areas, especially with how long it takes you to just do a lot of stuff. Because there's a lot of cutscenes and slow dialogue trees and that. And there's a lot of tutorial. That's the one thing everyone always has to complain about. And it's for good reason. You don't want a tutorial lasting like a couple hours.
Do you actually like the motion
Yeah,
controls?
normally that's the funny thing. Normally I don't like motion controls, but in that case...
See, it depends on how the motion controls are used for how I like them. I don't mind how they are in Skyward Sword, but my biggest complaint is, one, the game itself isn't that well designed with them. Because I swear, you can't do a normal attack anymore. Because of the guarding system with the enemies. That's stupid. And two, why is the pointer gyro-based? You have a perfectly good IR pointer on the Wiimote. Just point at the dang screen.
Yeah.
I hate that so much because my cursor always goes off center with the Wiimote. Because you're constantly shaking it around for your sword.
Yeah.
If it was pointer-based, it would not be a problem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost that one pretty bad. I see like 10 plus missiles going to our base. Yeah, we lost.
Were you already in the game?
Oh, yeah. Wait, did you guys get kicked or something?
Yeah.
Because this one just finished.
I just thought the whole game went down.
Oh. Well, that's weird. Because you were in my lobby before, and I didn't really get to see you guys get kicked. That was weird.
Oh. Yeah, because just like sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the weirdest disconnect I've seen all night. Silently kicking.
Team Retro has not been doing so hot.
I mean, it's mixed. I think it's been very 50-50 on the win so far.
I'll just have to see.
Alright, I'll make a room again. Hopefully that'll fix this.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, because even if I noticed anyways, I wouldn't be able to fix the problem because the game started by the time you guys were kicked.
Yeah.
When I play a game, used to want to use a normal controller. Don't want to wave my arms all over the place. Yeah, I can understand. It depends on how the game handles the control. Like, I'm using gyro here, it's not that bad, but for something like the Wii, it depends. A lot of the games, if I have a choice to use a normal controller, I'll use a normal controller. because I don't like to flail my arms all over the place. It's not as accurate, and it's just uncomfortable after a while. Like, ARMS is, I think, the best example, because it's way better to play ARMS on this system with a controller instead of just waving around with the Joy-Cons. Especially if you want to try to be competitive at that game, because good luck trying to move quick with motion control. It doesn't work.
Yeah, that's one game I never really gave a crap about.
Yeah, honestly, it's a fun party game to play with friends, but I don't think it's worth the full asking price. It has less content than Splatoon 1 did at launch, and that's saying something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, now it has a little bit more, but it's still not that much, I feel.
I think that was just one of their IPs that just didn't take off.
They wanted to be in their Splatoon, but it just did not work out. Everyone's seen that as a good, like, pack-in style game, kind of like Wii Boxing, and no one's seen it as the competitive thing they tried to push it for.
Yeah.
Well,
That was the
funny. Like, before Splatoon 1 actually came out, people were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
And then they released, like, 3 demos, and people loved it with the demo.
And then ARMS were like, oh, this will something, and it doesn't. It's like, it's not what you expect.
Yeah, honestly, I felt like there was more to do with Splatoon in general, and there's just more ways you can play it, but with ARMS, it just kind of felt weird and clunky, and there was no way to fix that. And especially at launch, you only had like 4 or 5 different game modes to play, and that's about it, so it's not really that much.
Yeah.
I just don't like 3D fighters a lot of the times. Like, you cannot really get competitive in a 3D fighter. It just kind of doesn't flow that well, especially in a game like that. Honestly, the best like 3D fighter I've played that can work in a competitive sense is Pokken. Like, it just works, but to be fair, half it's 3D, half it's 2D.
I mean, I say out of fighting games, the only one I really care about is Smash. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, Smash is really good.
Don't worry, if you want to learn how to play a fighter, play Fighter Z and be in the tutorial for like 6 hours. Because that story mode sucks. It's only tutorial, I swear.
Yeah.
Like, I like the game, but I hate that single player. That single player is just terrible. Which is a huge disappointment, because especially with all the fighting games we've gotten over the past couple years that had a pretty good story mode, that one just really, really let me down.
Yeah.
Especially when they have a new character design, too. Android 21's cool. Too bad she doesn't really do much. She only does, like, something major, I think, in the last story arc, which takes hours to unlock.
Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
I
I haven't played that since it came out on, like, the PS3. Like, the HD port of it. So it's been a few years. That HD port's pretty good. I just miss it having the exclusive characters like Link on the Nintendo one. Because I don't even think... I don't know if we even had the exclusive character that was on the PS2 version, on the PS3 version. I can't remember. I seen a mod actually for Fighter Z, and I loved it so much, because apparently now there's a mod that have like mustaches in the game. So there's an official mustache mod, you know, referencing DBZ Abridged. That's amazing to me. Especially how big of a fan I am of the Abridged series, it's really good.
Oh, yeah.
That episode 60 was really, really good too. Apparently, I was watching the episode breakdown. Kaiser said there's going to be a 4-part, an epilogue. So I'm guessing that's going to just tell this side of Trunks going back and killing the androids. As TN said, wrecking their shit.
Yeah. I'll have to like get back and watch it. Like, I'm way behind. I don't even remember where I stopped. I think it was like, it's probably the Priest of Soccer.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you have like a whole season to go through, like 30 episodes.
Yeah, it's like a lot. Just be like one night, be like, let's just binge watch all of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do, that's for sure. Actually, one of my favorite jokes from episode 60, I think, was when Gohan only had one arm left to fight, and then Krillin looks at it and turns back to the guys like, so, is trying to sign one arm like a speech impediment? Like, it was such a cruel joke, but it also made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I also like because the series doesn't really explain why they never wish back King Kai, but the abridged series does a good job of specifying Yamcha only wishes for the people to come back on Earth. Then King Kai yells at him, is that like, yeah, thanks for specifying Earth, you asshole. Like, I'm still dead.
Yeah. Also another disconnect.
Yeah,
we only got to find 2 people before it kicked us.
It's like, well...
That's weird, because on my screen there was 4.
Huh. That's weird.
Oh.
It kicked me a tiny bit earlier than you 2 then.
That's really true.
Like all the way and hopefully it goes through.
I know, whenever it waits for
I
too
know.
long,
Yeah, I get worried. I swear, when it stays on a screen like this for like a minute or 2, I just know immediately. It's gonna disconnect me.
you get that feeling.
I know, it's like, oh. All the symbols, man.
Yeah, so many symbols.
Like, they almost have the same. I wonder if they're playing together.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're probably gonna see a lot more of that now in these Splatfest because, well, you can play with friends.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I'm just so glad they finally did this too. I mean, it was a huge deal when they finally had that support with Splatoon 2, but having that full group of people I think was the worst idea. So
Yeah.
I'm just glad after a year you can at least play with at least 2 people in a group and then find more. Thank God.
And that's the crazy thing, because you can already do it for other modes.
Yeah,
It's
every
just-
single mode in the game you can do that with. This was the only one you couldn't, which made
I
no
know.
sense.
It's like, let's put it like, you know, a special event, strip down the features for the things you can do. Okay. Sure.
Don't worry, we'll give you this mode because now you actually are paying for it. You're welcome.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe it's to also further encourage it's like, oh, buy it and to play with your friends and don't forget to use the app for your...
Yeah, talk to people on the app, please. No one downloads this thing.
Wasn't like awful reviews of it?
Especially when it first came out, yeah. Because no one liked how, at least the voice chat, you could not use it without turning off your screen. It did not have background use. They fixed that now, but it took them a couple weeks, I think, to fix that. So a lot longer than people wanted. I mean, if you gotta do that clunky setup on the phone, just use Discord on the phone. It's the exact same thing, and you can use it for a lot more situations. So, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like, Discord has background use, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, it has way more uses in general, honestly, so it's not as limiting as Nintendo's. Honestly, the only reason why it's still installed on my phone is to check the Splatnet stuff. That's it. And that's every once in a while I'll check it, maybe to see, alright, what mode is next before I turn the game on? Or is there anything decent to buy in the store?
I used to do that just to check out the gear.
Yeah. I mean, now it's not as needed, but to be fair, I played for like over a year, so there's a lot of the gear that's already unlocked.
Wait, how do you know? Oh, I was gonna say, how did you...
That was delayed. It was definitely-
Something like...
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good.
Like, you know, it's like the last, like, 5 seconds you disconnect or something.
I wouldn't be
Feel like-
surprised. That happens. I see you all in the one corner, and that's making me a little worried.
There was one dude trapped, so we all went and take him out.
Don't worry, I had 10 missiles too. So basically, that final, like, what, 5 seconds was useless because missile via missile. It's like when you saw 2 ink strikes happen in Splatoon 1. Didn't matter.
Yeah. the race to get it off right at the end.
I
Yeah,
know.
and then you both tie. Man, that's a lot of clout. That sounds really weird.
Yeah. Geez, like almost halfway towards, and halfway towards the next level. That's weird.
Like just from doing the splat.
Wow.
I know.
And do you have like an experience ticket on?
Yeah, I got like one single.
Okay, yeah, so that makes it even quicker. Yeah, I'm still using all my like single ones up that I got from launch. Because right before they patched the glitch, the farm tickets, I've had like 99 before the first patch, and I'm still burning through them. I have like 70 plus tickets left, something like that, of just experience 1.5.
Oh yeah.
I still have that much. I think I still have like 99 for the money up, but I'm never using those because money's kind of pointless at this point in the game. I have 305,000 plus coins and I have nothing to buy. I bought all the weapons. There's some pieces of gear here and there I'll need, but not to break the bank.
The weapons. Wasn't there?
There was a lot of weapons. I went in the store and I had the whole ZR for like 2 minutes. Shut up and not shut up.
I'm glad they actually made that process.
Oh, I'm so glad that exists, because if this was Splatoon 1, man, I'd be mashing the button for like 5 minutes straight. Yeah, it'd be really bad.
Oh my god.
I remember every time there was a weapon update in Splatoon 1, I made sure to go to the shop immediately, because of how long it takes. Yeah, I got Woomy.
Random question, but have you played like Fortnite?
I haven't played it yet, no.
Fortnite 2?
Yeah.
I was a Team Fortress, but I'm like, wait a second. That's
I know.
I mean, I played Team Fortress, yes.
Have you played Team Fortress?
At one point, I'll still just have to just try it with a group just to see what the game's about, but
I'll try it if,
let's
like,
just make sure we all play on anything but PS4. That's pretty much how it goes. I don't care what you play on, just don't play on Sony.
If you ever like it, good luck.
Yeah, play on anything but Sony at that point. Because I'll probably just end up just playing it on PC just to try it. Or Switch, one of the two.
I'm gonna do it on the Switch.
Yeah, I need to find this part. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's getting pretty bad.
The basic concept that I understood is you break things, you build things, you kill people. So.
Basically. And hope you don't get shot within like the first 2 minutes, because then you're one of the first people dead out of 100.
Yeah. And then you just like have to make sure to stay within the cone of like...
Yeah, don't stand outside the circle.
I mean,
Yes.
the most I know about that game is every single tech guy has to use it as a benchmark game now, and it gets annoying to see. It's like, okay, let's test this computer with like $1,000 plus parts with Fortnite. Yeah, okay, sure. Fortnite can run on a cell phone. Not a good test.
Yeah. Unless it was just turned off for me, just because there's so many people like play that.
It's the
just-
community, yeah. At this point, it's the meme game. You either hate it because you don't like it, or you hate it because it's fun to hate on it. It's one of those two if you're not liking it. And then there's just people who just play it all the time and don't stop talking about it. So no matter where you look, it's just toxic.
People who like him, and people who don't like him, making fun of people who watch it.
Basically.
I love that picture.
Oh, that Full Metal Alchemist, yeah. Oh my god. Full Metal Alchemist is such a good movie, though. Especially that meme picture. I think it was like, Armstrong and...
Oh,
I can't remember the other guy's name was. A lot of animes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous. I think it's more funny for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that are over the top, I feel like have some of the best jokes.
I think the worst one I've ever seen was JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Oh dear God, yeah, that one has a lot of out there jokes.
Oh my god, like, it's over the top on everything. It's just ridiculous. It's amazing, like, what they do in that show and get away with. It's so crazy. It's like so many meme material.
Yeah, that much.
Like one there's just named Goro. Is that the Goron from Majora's Mask? Just won't stop saying Goro at the end of the sentence. Goro.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we're the syndicates. We're the Spider-Man villains. Wait, that's symbiote. Apparently I've been hearing that new Spider-Man PS4, it's outselling God of War already. It's like very close to becoming like the best-selling exclusive on Sony consoles. That's kind of fast. Also doesn't surprise me because it's Spider-Man. It's Marvel. People are addicted to Marvel right now. And they have been for years. I kind of want to play it because I'm a huge fan of like that kind of gameplay style. Because I really liked Spider-Man 2 and GameCube. That was great. I just kind of wish that game was available on the pre-order thing before that was dead on Amazon. Of course, it had to conveniently come back when it died. Like now you can't say 20%, but you can get a $10 coupon. Thanks. Wow, I cannot believe I actually got that dually. I mean, with a range contest, they win because if they're close up, you're dead. And how'd I live?
Yeah, right?
I do not like the circumstance I'm stuck in. Yep, had a feeling. Mike God's revenge. Actually, I think we're gonna lose this one. By just like the last 30 seconds.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's more white. That is more white.
That's the thing, like, a lot of the matches have been pretty close, though.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. It's weird, because now, like, the first half of this was really good, now the second half of the stream has been losses.
Yeah.
It's been flip-flopped. Well, at least now, for this moment, at least, I'm gonna back out real quick, because I gotta refill my experience ticket. It is now out. I'm also so close to scrubbing this shirt, too. I just needed, like, one more win or loss to get it. That sucks. Wish I could do two now. Like, both of those things right now. But I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, you could probably scrub the tea because it's like cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only like 2,000. It's insanely cheap.
Leave more chance for like
Something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because seriously, it's like the tea is like worthless because you lose it and
Yeah, especially if you don't clear it right before Splatfest.
Yeah. The little bit I got to play this yesterday, I scrubbed my shirt for like 3 different chunks, and like 2 of the 3 of them were just ink resistant up. Like, I don't want this. I don't use that chunk that much. I think one of the last things I was actually wanting a lot of was the run speed up. Because of things like Rainmaker. You like move really slow in Rainmaker, so I kind of wanted that. That and I think like a jump up, I think. Because I'm using ninja jump, and man, you jump slow with that thing on. But it's worth it in a lot of the rank modes.
That's the speed.
Yeah, I think it's like the super jump speed up or something like that. It helps balance it out a bit. You have at least one of those chunks on something, and you jump at almost normal speed with a ninja jump. Again, it's really worth using ninja jump in a lot of the rank modes, like tower control, clam blitz. Rainmaker debatable, because half the time you're jumping towards the Rainmaker, and everyone knows where that is.
And there's a good chance, I suppose, if you land, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, so that's why ninja jump helps in some of the other modes, just because you're gonna hopefully jump away from everyone. It gives you at least some chance to run away. I mean, people are mixed about super jumping in this game still. I see some people still not use it at all, which is probably not for the best. You need the jump.
Well, in Turf War, maybe.
Yeah, Turf War, I can see you getting away with that, but the rank modes, you really need that. You need to use super jumps in ranks. Oh, come on. I got pushed off the edge because of that baller explosion. Ah, my special, too.
Not always how it goes.
I'm getting a lot of kills so far. I think this is my 5th kill. Dear God. Oh, as soon as I say that, that's a bomb rush. Man, this is a high killing game. Holy crap. I'm not getting that much ink because of this, though. That's the only problem.
Usually always happens.
yeah.
Do this.
I just seen one of them just jump off the edge, so whoever just made him do that, good going. I am still alive. How the heck? I'm in their enemy base and I'm not dead yet. Why? I'll take it.
He's got spotted.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah, we kept them pinned in pretty
Yeah,
well.
seriously. I mean, look at the end. I was able to push that high up there, and they couldn't leave. They were really pinned at base. I still got over 1,000. 9 kills. Yeah, that was a. They never left base game.
We're getting closer and closer.
Halfway.
I know.
I just noticed one of our teammates is called Ink Ling. It'd be very ironic if they're playing as an Octoling.
We'll have to check.
Yeah, I'll have to see in the next game. I think they are an Inkling. Okay, I can't tell with that helmet on.
I know. Freaking helmet.
What are you?
Freaking hell.
I'm watching you. Turn to a squid. I think that's a squid. Okay, yeah. I think they're an Inkling. Yeah, he's an Inkling. He's the end zap, and he has the squid icon. I like how we had to spend this long trying to figure it out. Take off the helmet.
I know, he's trying to hide.
Yeah. Hide his true identity. Oh, that's a big bubble. Get that out of here. That was close. Someone's got a fling from a roller. I swear, I cannot go head to head with a roller anymore. They always fling before you shoot.
It was pretty funny when they used to charge at you.
Yeah, the ones that didn't know any better and just ran around, inking everything.
Yeah.
It's always embarrassing when you get killed with one of those, especially if it's a carbon, because they walk into you twice to have to kill you.
Like
Yeah.
bump and then hit you again.
Yeah, it's like, what happened here? That's happened to me like once before by landing on the top of a carbon for some reason. I don't know how that happened. I must have been low health, but you should never die by just landing on a carbon once.
That's weird.
I almost got the dually. One more shot. It's always weird to see people such a high level play with gear that has nothing on it and then only have like one slot as well. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That should have at least 3.
Like, truly, what are you doing?
No,
Oh, there's like 3 people trying to attack me. I just killed all 3. Wow, that was close. That was a nice team wipe. The quad. Get them all. Get all the missiles. Agent cannot see my booyah. I still killed him. That's hilarious. Booyah is a pretty big tell that there's someone behind you. Yeah, okay, this is getting really good. I'm getting about either 80 or 90 points per game when we win, so that's not bad.
Yeah,
Get there in no time.
Yeah.
So when did they switch over to like the bigger number system?
I think it was this one. I think this is the first Splatfest that did this, because I don't remember it in the last one.
It used to be single digit.
Yeah. It was a lot slower, I think, because of that. I also got a lot of points early on, too, because I was using a new weapon. So I got that, like, freshness bonus thing.
Oh, yeah.
And at this point, I keep on sticking to it, because this is a good splatter shot. Like, I really like the splatter shot. It's the new one, too. Suction Bomb and Tenta Missiles, good combo. That's a hot Cheeto over there. Okay, kill it. Kill it. It's too spicy. Also, I love how the Cheeto's on the white team, even though it should be on the orange team, because those things are not white. Show me a white Cheeto. I won't believe you.
Maybe it's old.
Yeah, I don't think I want to eat a white Cheeto if it's old. Wait a minute. When I did my Tenta Missile, it looked like I had 5 targets on screen instead of 4. Who's the 5th one? Oh, there was someone behind me too. That sucks. I hate when you run away from one person and then another person cuts behind you with dualies. Why?
Yeah.
Around or right in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. Although it is good that I'm not playing with dualies for once, because I can actually jump and shoot. Can't really do that easily with dualies.
I hate that.
I have to like train myself if I'm gonna do a jump and shoot move. I gotta jump and then start holding down the shoot button. Half the time I do a dodge roll.
Wait, did he fall in the...
Yeah, he like double.
Oh. I had to avoid your
Yeah.
attack, but yet he died in the water anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So he just dived to his own death. Wow.
Yeah, I will choose how I die.
Yeah,
You
I'm not giving you the kill. Give me the kill.
Always the duelist just gets you, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that all their weapons on that team is dualies, and 3 out of the 4 of them are the Squelcher version, which have insane range. You can't call this team variety. They're all dualies.
There's some.
I was like, flame cloud rockets, dude. Uh-oh. Can't turn.
I mean, an all dually team has been effective so far. Not original, but it's been effective.
That Chibu's gonna be mad at you.
That's fun.
It's like I'm used to it.
Seriously, they do it. It's like the wind.
Get over there.
Oh! I got stuck in one patch of ink, and that was enough for me to get killed. Yeah, that's a lot of white. I'm not feeling good about this. Yeah, by 3 points too. 3%, come on.
It looks a lot worse than it actually
That doesn't
looks.
look like 3%. That looks like 10. Wow, I'm surprised that the one dually that had bad range was the one that got the most kills. That is
Yeah.
weird. I was expecting a Squelcher.
Oh no, another 100 for Team Modern. Good.
No.
Now stop doing that. I just want to keep on seeing this squid mob take over here.
Guys got the umbrella person.
That's one of the bigger ones too.
I know.
HK Link, HK Zelda.
Hmm. Oh.
Oh, this is our 10x battle. Okay. Well, we gotta make it count.
I know, right?
Oh, they shined. That's a thing.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Time to go all out.
Yeah, pretty much. Give him hell.
Well,
Here, I'll start with missiles. Oh, they got shields. Good. It's gonna be one of those games, I see.
yeah, pretty disastrous down there.
I know.
Yay!
I can't run.
I've been trying. Oh my.
What? How did that not?
I don't know what's going on over there, but it doesn't sound like a good thing.
Mine floated right on top and somehow it did not.
You're invincible.
Okay, bye, buddy. I just had the same thing happen to me, I think, in one of your last games, where the dually just jumped off the edge. Instead of dying to me, he just died in the water. No, there's so many mines! There's so many mines!
I know! Is that JoJo?
I just ran the 2 in a row.
I will laugh so hard at that's meant to be. Oh shit.
I mean, they've been kicking our butts so far, but we got them in danger, so that's the thing.
Look at me, everyone. Look. No.
What the heck happened?
I don't know, I'm just trying to distract them.
Yeah, they really wanted to kill you, and then it's like, oh, they turned around, they got nailed.
I know, the rest of them killed them. I just ran
Be
around.
distraction.
Huh. Hey, sometimes that's even better than the killer. Oh. I hate trying to run away from a brush, and then you get caught in that one thing of ink. So I always win. Yes, we know it's this way, but we're all dead. How can we go this way if we're dead? Oh, that's a baller.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. It's not looking good, guys.
It was okay for a while.
Yeah, and then just kind of became a slaughterhouse. Alright, I got the brush at the base, but I died. This is a whiteout. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to jump. Please don't die. Thank God. And hopefully that does something. I have no idea at this point. Yeah, oh, we might have just won.
Oh.
When I did my super jump, there was more white than
Oh
orange.
my
Holy
God.
crap.
It was so
Just
close to
They're
combat.
so
Barely by a percent.
nice with the times 10.
Yeah, I'm glad I threw a bomb at the end. And that's a 10x, so we got a lot of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a lot of my experience. 70 plus 20 plus up 1.1. What the heck is that anyways? That's a lot of points. That's like 99 plus 90. Wow, okay, 189 points, I'll take it. I can move.
There you guys are. You're new, so you won a 10 times battle.
Oh, were we in the news?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Squid Crew's in the news now.
This,
We did it.
It'll be like the next one after this. You guys are there.
I like the one team named their Variety Society.
oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
please. Find one more person so we can find a full group. It's almost out of time. We're at 50 seconds. This is insane. Is it gonna just time us out? It's gonna time us out.
Probably.
Man, can't wait to wait 30 seconds to find another game.
Did you see that? It's like 32. What?
Yeah, it just
What?
disappeared and we found someone. Man,
32
Splatoon 2 never changed.
Disappeared.
So random.
Nice count.
Yeah, seriously.
Speaking of earlier in the day, his name was Logan Paul.
Oh god, I'm imagining everyone wanted to splat that guy. No, what the heck? How? I hate it so much when you have two people in a tennis missile and then they barely move, so you shoot one missile. Why? Don't move on me. Oh, that's a lot of bubbles. I don't like these bubbles. Get them out of here. That bubble's very white. That doesn't look right. White bubbles do not look right.
You like, come on. Oh no. They're just camping.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, 3 of them are in one area.
I was gonna say it's like yours, so. Yeah, you're pretty much like at their base most of the time.
Kind of concerned.
I know. I was like, where'd they go?
Yeah, really.
I think they tried to take back their base now.
I don't think that really worked. They're still in danger, so clearly something's wrong.
Oh, someone's gonna jump. Oh. Brush versus
I
brush.
know, normally it just ends with both.
Yeah,
exploding.
brush versus brush is never a good result.
Like, who can brush the hardest?
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at that guy.
I know. Stop, you too.
Like, both of you. That was both of you. Pretty distracted. So, like, why won't this bubble stop?
Yeah, it's just following you forever. This brush just wants to make a big deal right now. It's like, I'm here in your base. Too bad it's only like 2 seconds in the game. Can't do much in 2 seconds.
See the brush
The last
person?
rush, huh?
Yeah, you can see the straight line going to the base.
Yeah.
Running full speed.
Oh, come on!
What is this?
Come on, communication error. Are you serious?
I don't know.
I got kicked. So, did I get experience or... I got 605. What did I have before that? I don't even remember.
Swapping real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. Let me see something on my shirt while I'm looking up this score. Okay, it's really close being scrubbed, so I won't do it yet.
PlayStation menu. Whatever.
You have like every.
When the buttons are reversed.
Okay, I did get points for that. Thank God. I was gonna say, if I didn't get anything out of that, I would have been upset. Yeah, I got like 77 for that. Alright, good. I at least got my points. So does that count against our winning streak, or... I don't trust this game.
Because, like, technically the game already...
It completed, and there was a victory, but it just didn't show the results screen. So that's... I don't know. It's always confusing when that happens.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, well, whenever you guys are ready, the lobby is back up.
Yep, just loading in.
Going in.
Sweet.
Ready up.
So are there any games you're planning to get next month?
I mean, the biggest one... I just got that Xenoblade DLC physically, like this week, and then I'm gonna get Mega Man on the 2nd.
Yeah.
And then there's Mario Party Luigi's Mansion, that's also next month. So, yeah. I got an interesting email, actually. I don't know if this confirms anything or not, but I got an email saying both the GameCube adapter and the GameCube controller I ordered for Smash now ships in November. But the game is still slated for December. So, I don't know, but maybe either that's wrong or the game's getting a bump update. Because that Switch bundle they announced in that Direct is November. So, who knows at this rate? I'm actually very confused about the release date.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you give it a bundle with the game?
Yeah, well,
Or the
like the bundle they said is like available in November, but they didn't say for pre-order or for actual like buying on the shelf because it's out in stores. Like Nintendo's very vague about it, and apparently this pre-order update about these accessories I ordered, that also makes me question: are they just gonna bump the date up to November instead of December now? It's almost looking like they could. I mean, honestly, I like that dock, but I'm not buying a whole Switch for just that. They're selling it separate in Japan, but of course here in the US, nah, you gotta buy a whole system if you want it.
Right.
Which is dumb.
I know.
I hate it when they do that. Like, Japan always gets the better deal, and then North America gets screwed.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Again, Life is Strange 2 and Dragon Quest in the future. Oh, that sounds good, Iceberg. I heard that new Dragon Quest is really good.
It is.
To get like, oh, two, yeah.
We haven't finished it, but I think I'm almost done.
What, the Dragon Quest?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about ready to fire my missiles, then me came over and shot me.
I can give it a go.
Oh, you're gonna?
Probably,
Right.
yeah. Might as well. See what it's like. Ah, oh, got it. Me. Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
me keeps on getting us. Also, I splatted me, so you're welcome. Revenge. Kill the Mies. Nintendo kinda has already.
You killed me.
Weavers killed. Oh,
Yeah. Kill the Miiverse. Oh wait, too soon.
no.
Man, how are we getting so many points? Like, I got 700 points right now. I'm seeing a lot of our team doing the same, but we're still in danger. This is a ridiculous game right now. Our pushes are just not good enough. just so much white.
Oh, right behind me.
Okay, I don't know what happened to me, but he just kind of liked the look at that floor for a bit. Like, that's a nice floor. Also, I'm dead.
Wow, I got a whole
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost this one. Majorly. Yeah, that's a lot of white.
Yeah. Sadness. No. It was like, come on, game, move on.
Remember that moment when it changed the screen? What? Okay. That's still plugged in.
Yeah, I think it should be fun.
The Call of Duty announcer to terrorists win. Hey, is that because we didn't buy enough loot boxes? I guess I should go buy more loot boxes.
Oh god. There we go.
Oh, good. We can go kill Johnny Depp.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is for all the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like that's gonna be the new King of Hearts.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, it was already in.
Yeah, I think it was in 2.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played this game.
But it disappeared for a while. Like, it wasn't in a lot of the outer games. I almost want to say spin-offs, but the really not spin-offs stuff they're attached to the main plot.
Never really gave King of Hearts like a really good try.
I mean, for gameplay-wise, it was fun to play. Story-wise, man, it's a confusing game.
Yeah. Maybe that's why for me I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't understand the story, so.
Yeah, you pretty much you play it more or less for the gameplay and excuse me, and then like exploring the Disney worlds and to actually understand what's going on. I got the Amber was telling me that, oh yeah, Ansem from the first game, the villain. Apparently there's 3 of them. Like, okay, why? I'm confused now even more than ever.
It's like, what is happening in my...
Oh, I had 2 on that. Come on. Thanks. So many of these auto bombs are being thrown right now. This is getting ridiculous. Stop with the robots.
I hate that there's no way to get.
Oh my god, I'm trapped.
Oh, it's like right in the middle of this thing. Yeah, that. Oh, come on. He ended this thing and I got hit from the sloshing machine? How? Johnny Depp was nowhere near me. I got killed from the sting shot, not the slosh shot. Never change, Splatoon. Never change with your lag.
How'd that not hurt me? That was weird.
See? Never change with the lag.
Like one that goes through you. Oh, it doesn't hurt. One that misses you completely.
Ow! I didn't even know there was a squelch over here. Just when I had a full thing of special, I was about ready to rain down missiles.
God.
Oh, that's a bomb rush. Get back. That's a lot in one area. Get out of here.
I know.
And he hit burst. He knew the sticky bombs couldn't kill, so he threw a burst bomb trying to kill me. Sneaky dude. Every single time I've been trying to shoot my missiles, I have 2 locked on and I only get 1 out. It's always as soon as I hit the button, someone moves out of range.
Oh, he still got it.
Yeah, we still won by a lot. Man, I'm just salty about all my tentamissiles not really working as I wanted. Wow. We won with basically no killing.
Yeah, the only person who killed was the guy.
So their focus was killing, maybe not.
And then we just inked the floor and did better because of it. That's hilarious.
We killed the way more. Like, that's not the
Like,
point of the game.
sometimes-
I don't know.
Sweet, my shirt's full. I'm gonna keep it for now and just scrub it later.
Okay.
So close. 715 out of 999. Yeah, I can get there soon. Like a handful of wins and I can probably get the king.
Yeah, it's a lot faster getting to, like, max rank.
Yeah,
Wow.
I need 284 more, but calculating that down with how I'm getting like maybe about 80 per game, we'll say. I'll do that. Actually, wait a minute.
Okay. Rapid
Something like
Robbie.
Yeah, I'll probably need like 4 more victories probably to get to king at this rate. You see,
Yeah.
it's way easier to calculate your score with the old scoring system. With how many more games you need. This one you gotta break out the calculator for. Because it just gets too high.
An extra number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that extra number screws everything up. Especially if you get a multiplier or not. I mean, it's kind of rare we get in the multiplier. We only got 1 to next game.
I think earlier was, like, getting you.
I seen your name pop up a couple times in a 10x, so you got him earlier today a lot from the looks of things.
Yeah. It was like that went by pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's...
I mean, it's still going by pretty fast here. I mean, we've been going for about 2.5 hours and I'm almost to king as well. So that's pretty good. If you can get to the max rank in about 3 hours, then you know you had a good Splatfest. If it takes you all day, you know it's a bad Splatfest for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're on the bad team.
Horrible memory.
Yo, the quad! I only had 2 of them in my targeting system, and then the other 2 just moved in. Nice. And I got someone from that. Sweet. Always satisfying when you kill a 10 missile. Even when you're not trying. I meant to do that. Man, I love I'm looking at their base. There's an ink trail coming down to this bottom area next to the tree, and then it just stops. So what they do, come all the way down here and then walk the rest of the way without shooting their gun once? Oh good, it's raining.
How's that work?
Why are there 2 snipers just standing arm in arm? Their team is dumb. They've been killing us a lot, but that is stupid. Are they still double sniping? Oh, come on, Carbon, please.
Oh, thanks. Like trying to strike and then trying to go after me for so long.
Are you kidding me? I did a super jump down and a curly bomb just kind of stopped next to my foot and exploded. Let's try this again. Please no more curling bombs. No, but that was a sniper shot. And now they're just squid bagging because they're bored. Why? You can't see them squid bag unless you got killed from them. Someone's gotta flush them out. I'll do it here in a second. Okay, never mind, I'm dead. This stupid Carbon.
Darn it.
Sneaks up behind you and just splats.
I know.
You're legit, both this. Just.
Oh no. God.
Wow, okay. I don't know how I got 2 people with a suction bomb when it took forever to explode. That was amazingly stupid.
Wait, what hit me? Person was like just camping behind a block. Okay.
I cannot believe I lived next to 2 snipers that can kill you in 1 shot. I just jumped and shot. Dear God, that was a weird game.
Yeah. Friggin' snipers, man.
I just loved at one point they wouldn't move. They were both in the exact same spot, which you would think would be very ineffective, but they killed us a lot of times in that same spot.
I know.
That didn't make any sense. Wait, why is my shirt still getting experience when I have 3 things on it?
Yeah,
How does that work?
I don't understand.
Glitches?
Either something re-rolls or that's a glitch. Because there's no way you can get a 4th slot on equipment. It's impossible.
Sniper.
Okay. No.
Where the heck is everybody? They're all just nowhere around the map. That's weird. There we go. I found one of them. And I killed him as soon as he activated Baller. That's hilarious. He must be so salty.
Well, there was one roller camping.
Yeah, I just seen that roller. He was just kind of flailing around. Didn't really work in his favor. This is really weird. They're very spread out. Oh, you're the guy I killed. That wasn't a baller. He was activating the bubbler thing.
Two of them.
Three
Three
of
of
them.
them.
How many people have this?
I don't know. They're like all down at one section.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they're either really spread out or they're just clumping in the same area. I noticed in the beginning I seen 2 of them just standing on the highest point in the map for no reason.
Freaking Dooley.
Yeah, that dually was not really smart. He just did his little dash move into my gun. Too old for games. Okay, I killed someone who says too old for games on the modern team. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't that supposed to be the retro guy?
Freaking Doolies are super powerful.
Yeah.
Whoever that person was, they had like 2 old pieces of gear that was just ink saver.
Wow.
It was just
I mean, it's good to have a lot of ink saver, but you can't overdo it. And that's why. You overdo it, and it's just not going to do anything.
Yeah.
diminishes.
I mean, it works the same way in Splatoon 1, but if you have more of the same kind of chunk on something, you get less of a benefit from it. So the more ink savers you have, the less reward you get. The less ink saving you're doing, really. So I always find it funny when I find someone who has a full gear of one type. That doesn't work.
I know. It's like, I think there's even a chart that says the cutoff for it.
Yeah. Like, there's diminishing returns, but I think it's like after you get like 2 of the same things on there, then there's no point. Because you have a big diminishing return.
There's like a whole like analysis breakdown chart of like...
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I think they said, like, any of the big circles count as 10 points, and the little ones are 3 each. So
Yeah.
Mochi, like 19. And then
That sounds
Pure
about right.
crazy stuff. It's way too much to explain.
Yeah, that's where the diminishing return comes in. The more of those you have, the less points you get.
Exactly.
That's why usually like 2 or 3 at the very most is a good middle ground, and then you just focus on other things. I think the biggest one that I try to focus on depends on the mode, but for Turf War, it's usually ink saving and ink recovery, like special recovery, stuff like that. Anything just to
Yeah.
use stuff quicker.
Like, the more ink you have, the you can.
I mean, with how much you have to ink in this mode, yeah, especially. The more ink you have, the better. Rank doesn't matter as much because you die all the time ranked.
Yeah.
It helps to have a lot of ink, but most likely you're going to be refilling it by dying.
Whoa! What?
That's an Autobomb rush. That's a lot of Autobombs.
Is that like a...
I think that was there since day one, but not many people were using weapons with auto rushes.
Okay. So I don't think I've ever...
Yeah, those are the worst. Especially when
Yeah, so-
multiple people use them, because that's a lot of Autobombs on the map. Dang it, Diango, I was just trying to shoot tenta missiles, then you gotta come up with a carbon roller.
Freaking weird.
Dang, this roller. It's weird, I don't normally see people play with the carbon roller, but I've seen more of them tonight than I have in a while.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of roller.
Yeah, it's kind of
Once you
weird.
turn the corner, then they just camp you.
I mean, of all the rollers, I usually see people use carbons the most, but every other weapon usually is being used for carbons anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're all dying at once, and it's not helpful when I'm seeing everyone stand in one place.
They're all just like camping together.
At this point, they're just gonna stay in our base.
There's one dude who's just sitting below. He keeps
At this point, let's switch gears, shall we?
breaks along.
Let them all be distracted over there.
I'm going back to base to use my tenta missiles. I don't trust this team. This team has been killing us every chance we just stand there for a second.
It looks like he jumped in the water.
Hey, do that more often, guys, then we can actually win. Alright, I got the sniper and the carbon in our base. Push now.
I'm trying.
Wish the others can hear me. Ow, I
it
walked
cat?
into the carbon while trying to shoot him.
Problems.
Yeah, we definitely lost this one. My god, that car. I want to see how many deaths we all have from the carbon roller. I want to see how many times he killed people.
Because that was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it was mostly him. Wow.
Oh, there's two of them.
There was 2 of them. I didn't know
Yeah.
that, but both of them got
Yeah.
7 apiece.
Yeah.
That explains a
14
lot.
kills just from roll.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Well, it was like one would show up when he killed one, and the other one would show up and...
Yeah,
Thank
pretty
you.
much.
Oh,
So when you kill
lovely.
one, the other one comes behind you and murders.
Yes. Shantae.
Lady Moth.
Not mine. Uh-oh. Things are getting worse, guys.
Well, it's more tons of honey.
It's still advertising the tint.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not good.
But that was the great accomplishment for Retro on his 10 years.
It's definitely kind of the
At
100
least it was
million.
out,
Yeah.
but still.
I don't know. Oh,
The lady
God.
squad, are they all female? If that's a lady squad and there's a dude in there, we're gonna ask a lot of questions.
He's like, I can be a lady if I want.
I'm wearing the schoolgirl outfit, does that count? Because I think you can if you're a male squid. I think you can wear the female outfit.
Oh yeah.
I think. I know you could at least in Splatoon 1.
Oh, ballers.
This dang roller. I don't know how he got me over the ledge. That dang range. Really? That same roller got so ballsy he wanted to come into our spawn point. Wow. That didn't work well.
Hey, charging one.
PTSD from rollers.
Yep. Hey, at least this time we don't deal with two of them. Oh, I missed the jump! I hate that. Oh.
Great all.
Don't jump on the corner of one of the bounce pads. I learned the hard way, that's never gonna make it.
Oh, God. How are they so far here?
Yeah, this happened in like the first 30 seconds.
Oh, ballers. What is...
Yeah, I don't think they want us to leave home. Ever.
I don't think so. God, the freaking Lord.
Where'd we go? That 1 minute left actually made me lose track of an enemy.
I guess did you have he died?
I know. He's probably wondering the same thing, like, how'd I die?
Okay, someone's jumping on the bounce pad.
Yeah.
We're aiming at him. He killed me!
All you guys staying on the top.
How did he kill me? No way you get a splat shot out that quick.
It looks like a fire.
Come on, get him, get him, get him. Good, we got the box. Oh my, there was a roller sitting next to me when the game ended. I was afraid for my life.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Think we may have got it? Nope,
Nope.
never mind. It did not look like this big of a gap.
Path is
It's so
like...
pretty.
I swear, sometimes this is accurate for the map, and then sometimes it's way off. This time it was way off.
It didn't look like the difference in sound.
Yeah. Well, at least this ran very close. One more win, I should probably get the king. So I'm at 935.
Nice.
So, getting there. I'm very curious about the shirt thing, because it's almost leveled up too. So how does that work? We may
Oh, did
go
you-
until I level up the shirt just to see what happens.
Did you happen to get, like, a code for that gear? Are we even going to get that gear yet for the...
It's supposed to send out an email, but I have to ask Matt for that one, because he's the one who bought the family plan, the group. So I think he
Yeah.
has all of our codes.
Yeah, I didn't get mine,
That's weird.
and I didn't get it.
I was
I
reading
don't
their
know
fine
what's
print. It's like if you subscribe with the 12-month or a family plan, the person who paid for it gets an email,
Yeah,
and that's where you haven't gotten one yet.
Yeah, it's like the 12-month that I did. that's the correct email connected to my account. Like, where is
Yeah, I don't
this?
understand that. It was weird. I got an email today saying, "Congratulations, you're part of a family plan." Guys, you're like 2 days late. I don't know why it took that long to confirm. So it may take even longer to send out codes if that's happening.
Like, my free gear, that's what I get.
Yeah, whoopee. Hey, you can buy that controller for 60 bucks and waste your money.
Yay!
And get double taxed on it because apparently that's glitched. I don't know if they fixed it yet. I hope so.
Wait, what? Double tap?
Yeah, because it
that's
charged you
awful.
twice with tax. I noticed for a lot of people.
Awful.
Yeah, the controller's already expensive enough. Tax alone is gonna push it up $10 if it's glitching.
Oh my god, that'd be like 30%.
Yeah.
For me.
That'd be the worst. I think I said this a couple times on a stream, but just buy like an 8-bit DOE controller or buy their adapter and just use any controller in the system, including the NES Classic controller hooked up with a Wiimote. It's way cheaper.
That sounds like a way better.
Well, the adapter itself is only 20 bucks, so you have any wireless controller lying around. Well, 20 bucks and there you go. You can use like the PS4 controller on your Switch.
Really?
Yeah, the 8-bit DOE adapter lets you connect anything pretty much.
That's awesome.
I want to buy like their Super Nintendo style 8-bit DOE controller. The one that has the sticks on it as well. My only complaint is if I want to buy with the Super Famicom buttons, the colored ones, it's like 50 bucks. Because they're kind of hard to find, which is so dumb. No! I keep on missing jumps in this stage now. Just bounce off to my death every time. I'm avoiding you bounce pads.
There's like so many. Another swarm the center.
Yeah, they're doing a lot in the center. There's 2 of them jumping to the center. I just killed one with a bomb, that's great.
Like the only way to do the probably can't do the squid off.
Oh, wow. Okay, a dually just jumped right behind me. That was the worst thing. Can I get Tanuki time? It's not Tanuki time.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump to this dude now because of that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Did we just seriously lose because of this? This one last push? No! I can't super jump now. Bomb, please reach. We lost anyway, so I want points. I'm having fun. I'm bouncing. The game ended for me when I was on a trampoline.
Awful.
Yeah,
Oh my
all for the last 30 seconds.
That is a lot of clout.
Yeah. I feel dirty every time we say this.
Like, what was the other one that it was like power or something? Freshness or something?
Yeah, like the freshness meter. Yeah.
For weapon.
That still, I think, exists, but that's more for the weapons.
Right.
I love it when you have like a dry weapon. Like, guys, I'm so dry. You need help if you ever say that. It just sounds so wrong.
Yeah.
And also when you get the moist level, that sounds even worse. Guys, I'm moist! Keep it to yourself. Don't worry, guys, we're gonna win. We got Ninja on our team. I heard he's good at Fortnite, and that's it.
Guys that come from Fortnite every
Yeah. Splatoon 2 is Fortnite, right?
Team Fortnite too. Sure.
Man, the fusion we never asked for.
That's the hardest thing to do is like have a shooter and have like a version 2 of it. Like when you already have the base game pretty much mapped out.
What kind
Yeah.
of called?
I think
know,
it's more or less worse when it's on the same system. at that point because it doesn't feel that different at that point at all.
God, that like sniper is just.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm jumping away from you. It's way too dangerous for me to stay there with that bomb rush. You gave me an out. I took the out. And then I immediately get sniped. He's so focused on shooting you, he turned around for 1 second and shot me. So let's just say how well you're doing and how bad I did.
You died too quickly.
Yeah. I can understand why you died that fast in Fortnite, though. I've seen everyone die in like the first minute or two. A lot. That seems to be like a really hard game at this point. And it's all for the wrong reasons, because how many people play it.
You know, all the freaking like, experience.
Yeah.
I would.
It's like the same issue with most shooters like Call of Duty. If you're playing it at launch, it's fine, but once you play it after it's been around for a while, you're gonna run into too many pro-level players.
That's pretty hard.
Bouncing's out of the window at that point. Oh, hi. Hi, Dooley.
God. I'm the best sniper? No. I don't know, like, is there a sniper in that game? I assume there is.
Yeah, I think there is. Nate killed two of us? Are you serious?
What the hell?
He died and we both died, too.
He just died in front of me. That was awful.
Everything I look at dies.
I was like, uh-oh, what am I getting into? It's like, I have no support.
Oh my, I didn't even know there was a bomb next to me.
Man, did all, like, the good players just log in or something? Because, jeez. What is going on?
Guys, it's close to 10 o'clock. We should go play Splatoon.
Oh, God. It's awful. It's like the Fortnite players showed up.
Yeah. Actually, no. They would be doing worse in this game.
Yeah,
My death will not be in vain. Yeah, they won. I'm pretty sure they won. If we win this, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, that's what I thought.
No miracle.
Although I've had a game that happened like this before, where it looked like we clearly lost, and then we won. So you never know.
God. I'm gonna hate to see the go on the app and be like, okay, so what's the track record of losses?
Yeah, right. Like how many times I wouldn't lose? Oh,
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, last 50 battles. Victory's 28, defeats 22. So we win more than we lose, but it's kind of close to 50-50.
Everybody's winning 100s for Team Modern at this point. Uh-oh.
Team Modern, stop being good. It's hard to beat the 1080p 4K graphics of Team Modern. Hey, I have one way to beat that, and it's called the Nostalgia Badge. You just put that on, then you'll look like you're from the 90s. Hey, if Hat and Time can do it, we can do it too.
Good old mind.
Put on the Pyroland goggles from Team Fortress 2. There you go, there's another way. You know, you will look way more retro. Put that with the Nostalgia Badge, and it would just look like a weird mess. Okay, there were 3 of them clumped up at their base. Let me just shoot these missiles at them.
Oh my... That was like 8 of them or so.
Yeah, that kind of happens when they're standing in the same spot. Dang it, Meryl.
Boing. Oh god, the bomb rush. Ah.
Yeah, and the Jet Squelcher on the team is acting like their sniper. Kind of standing on high ledges and killing us.
Yeah.
That's not good.
There's up for some awesome Team Fortress after this.
Yeah. Because they're the same thing.
Team Fortnite.
Or Team
Yeah, there you
Fortnite.
go.
Like, we're gonna go for Team Fortnite. Just go up to some random person who's a Fortnite player and be like, so, how's Team Fortnite treating you?
Team
Yeah,
what?
so-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Solid.
Really? Oh, like
Like the-
NHT?
Yeah.
We should just do that. Be like, so, you know, so far, like, not enjoying Team Fortnite
Hello,
Yeah.
players. Just to get them mad.
You're gonna be that person going to a game and your username just says Fortnite sucks. Give me that guy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like how serious they
Oh,
get.
you're
with
serious? Another round of 10 missiles. I just got done trying to avoid these
Well,
things.
You like the
I should
bubble?
try.
You want to try the bubble machine?
Oh man, that'd be interesting.
That's fun.
What? Oh god, the push on that.
Yeah, seriously. We were doing pretty good and then danger. And then
Wow.
danger.
This feels bad, man.
Go.
Yeah.
uh,
Feels bad, man.
That's right, it doesn't work.
no. It's like they will win one eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I always have something for Team Retro. It's like briefly.
The shooter.
Yeah, this next one was English for Retro.
No, that was
Oh, that's still. Oh no!
Well, either way, no matter what happens with this game, I'm guaranteed to get the king. Because I have
Okay.
995. If I don't get the
Yeah.
king here, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Don't say that. It might
Yeah, I'm waiting for the disconnect.
Don't say anything.
the
The
squid.
game will hear you. What's with
The
that?
Squid Crew versus the Squid Warriors.
Who will win?
Like little wrestling.
Yeah. That feel when you're out of ink and you're standing on solid ground and not ink. That's me.
That dude.
This current roller, slow down. He just won't stop rolling.
Look, it's another face killed.
I know.
Man, stop getting killed by faces. That doesn't sound fun.
Like somebody fell into. Oh god, little bomb.
Oh, there's a dude up here.
Oh,
Hi, dude.
I can't. I can't even. Little trampoline.
And then this roller just doesn't stop walking. Every single time one of us dies, I just see a roller walk up. It's like, yep, I got his corpse. Gotta mop it up. Oh, this is bad. Bad. I'm out.
It's like, well, kind of pushed into their base.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. At least now we're not getting pushed back into ours. It's kind of bad for a while. Okay, one of them fell into the pit. That's great.
I know. Polar.
Yeah, I'm seeing the roller madness. Oh, I almost got the sniper. That sucks. I mean, they're still in danger, so we won at this rate. Please don't make me regret saying that out loud. I'm regret saying this out loud. Regrets.
Wait, what? Did they push back?
Yeah, look at the map. I don't know what happened, but the last 5 seconds, I went from danger to almost winning. That was very close. I don't know what happened, but we barely won that.
That dude sniped off.
That's so weird.
Wait, someone's name is just the game name. Splatoon 2. Well, there. Now I'm a king. Oh, my shirt reset level. It went to 7,500 and won the games, and now it's back down to 14.
Perfect.
Well, perfect timing, because now the game's done. It's rotating maps. We did it.
Fucking good time.
It's done.
We aren't the champions. We are the kings. And the queens. I mean, yes, I am definitely a retro king, because how much retro have we played on the Switch channel? I can't... Actually, it may be more modern than retro now, thinking about it. Screw it, retro. Scrub my shirt.
Yeah, I should at least go scrub this shirt. We did it.
Yeah.
Done.
So now, as always, to end this off, the memes. Or in this case, the Discords, because I swear, every time. It's like 1 out of every 5 posts a Discord server link.
I know, right?
Team Monitor just has one of them holding the Joy-Con sideways, and you are so wrong. Don't do that. It's uncomfortable. Especially for a game like this. What? When I choose Team Retro, I didn't mean that I wanted to lose electricity. Okay. This isn't Team, like, 1700s, dude. Team Modern has vaccines. Alright, you got me there.
Yeah, well, that's fine, you old fart.
I'm playing for my boyfriend. Okay, now we're getting to Miiverse levels posts. And there's a hashtag going around for fix peer-to-peer. Okay.
I know. All that earlier.
Actually, what is your gear? I'm good. I mean, I wouldn't be against that, that's for sure. Retro Modern for SpongeBob, and it's literally the exact same SpongeBob. Okay. Although that's probably one of the best posts I've seen all night. And then Team Modern makes me very confused here with a cat and a penguin. What does that have to do with Modern? I'm gonna walk away. Team Leg Warmers. Huh? I'm a little confused.
Is that birthday on?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I think that will pretty much do it. Because I'm going to lose electricity. Seriously, why? Not a bad Splatfest, that's for sure. So I feel like this one's very 50-50.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. So, what is that? What is this? Oh, Retro King is just a picture of Fonzie. I
Oh.
thought that was like the feels bad man guy for a second, because when you can't see the drawing, you only see like the ink outline. It looks like the frog. What? Hang on. Before we end, modern is gay cyberpunk. What the hell? Good. I'm glad we got a gay post in. Okay. It's not a Nintendo game without gay, apparently.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, not bad for the first set of new rules for Splatfest. I'm just hoping the wins are more balanced too. We'll see tomorrow when they go live. Yeah, I think we did
Yeah.
pretty good, honestly. Most of our games were wins. I mean, if I want to average it, it looked like about 60%. So that's not bad.
Good job, team.
Yeah.
We did it.
Hopefully we win.
Yeah, hopefully.